morning. Thank you for the hydration station. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Yeah, it looks like it. I think sounds all good. Here, let me swap over. Still gotta do my announcement. Give me 1 second. There we go. Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing, Autumn? I shall take that Wawa now. Thank you, thank you. Woo! Alright, hold on. I'm gonna... Who is it on? Oh, that's right, we get this cruise for this event. Okay, that makes me really happy. I love that design of that cruise. Okay, let me open this and then let me send out a stream notification. Working, just taking a moment to fix my shitty nails. Not the shitty nails. Do you ever like paint them and then they like immediately chip? Because that shit drives me up the wall. When that happens, I'm bitch, I just painted you. I made the layers so nice and I did like the protective coat and everything and you're gonna chip? Can't believe it. No, literally every time. Every time. It's really funny because I can't look at the way I title these streams the same way anymore since Ailey got really confused that one time when I went to raid her channel. She was like, because she's not an Arknights fan, and so she saw the Sui like side stories. And she thought it was like saying something else. She thought it was like one of those like TikTok censor things for it. And I was like, oh my god, no. But I like the way it like kind of rolls off the tongue, and it's like a simpler way, and it's quite literally like what it is. It's the Sui siblings, but their side stories. And so like, I don't fucking know what to title it anymore, dude. I guess we're gonna keep going with the Sui side stories. Let's see. We're starting invitation. Well, can we hang out and say hi? I am very excited that Black Knight is in this event. I think this was like her introductory event, I think. She's literally, I think, like the single best character I've ever gotten in this game. Like, she carries me through so much. And while she's not like, she's not top tier, right? She's not like your top damage dealer. She's nothing like that. But she is such an excellent character for starting out because she has the DP recovery. She has a little bit of like the crowd control with her summon. Her summon doesn't cost anything to throw down. Like as in like it doesn't cost any of like your points for characters, right? It doesn't count as another character like some other summons do. And she's ranged. And you could put her summon on a melee spot to block the way, and it only blocks one enemy at a time, but it does damage too. And I'm just like, she is the single best character I think I've ever gotten in this game in terms of like utility for setting up a map when you're starting out. It's so great. Oh, hi. Thank you so much. I'll get. I know you're busy at work. I know you're busy. Thank you. Hi, Kuska. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome. I hope everything is going well. Also, it's how my job is. I want a job where I can do like nice nails and they not get murdered instantly. Mood. And when I used to work at like a garden place, I remember there were these like 2 younger girls that were like cousins that also worked there. And they get their nails done every so once in a while, but they get like the really, really like expensive, like fake manicured nails that are like super long and then like have all the little like glitter and like pieces like glued onto them. I forget what they're called. But they'd be like something you'd see on like Instagram or TikTok. And I was literally like, girl, you work in a gardening center and you have like 2-inch long fake nails on that you just got done. Those are gonna break so fast. And sure enough, one of them like broke off entirely, like that same day. Doing very well, been unironically enjoying Starfield. Which one's Starfield? I thought I saw that name recently, but I don't know anything about it. But also, I'm so glad to hear you're doing well. I'm so glad. I still have, what was it, Warframe? On the brain? But I'm like, I gotta work through all my other games first. I've been doing pretty good. Little bit, anxious today, I feel like. But overall, pretty good day. I had like an appointment really early this morning that I went to. And then I came back and I worked out and took a shower, I ate. But the appointment was really good. It was just like, it's always a lot because it's like my therapy appointment every so once in a while. And holy shit, so much always gets brought up in it. And it's so funny to me because it's like I went into those therapy appointments initially being like, oh, I don't really think I have that much to talk about. And then somehow every session, like something comes up. I just want nice short almond nails. I don't want a shit that's that crazy. No, literally. So like I always think like the really crazy manicured nails are pretty. Like I always think they're pretty. But I'm also like, how do you function? How do you function with those? How does that work? How do you not break them immediately? That was Bethesda's space game, same devs as Skyrim and Fallout. Is that? Hold on, let me look. Starfield. Oh, from 2023? Yeah, I don't remember much about this game. I thought I was seeing some stuff on it kind of recently, but I don't know what it was about. I'm glad that you're enjoying it though. That's always fun. It's always great to find like a game you really enjoy. Yeah, welcome in. We can get started. I think so 27. So there's like 9 stages to this one, which is shorter. Because I think the last, what was the last one? Last one was 62. Last one was longer. But this story might still be kind of long. The arrival. Mere moments after our guest arrives in Changshu, the wine is already uncorked. This is a fated encounter. Oh my god. This just reminded me of something, and it's like kind of unrelated, but slightly related. When I was at my grandma's last week, helping to like clean up some of her house for her like getting back there, she has like a side bedroom that she never uses anymore. She used to use it back in the day. She doesn't use it anymore. And there's like this big like curio cabinet in there. On the top was like these knickknacks, and one of them was kind of bigger, and I couldn't tell what it was. It almost looked like a little basket. And I went to lift it down while I was cleaning, and that shit was so heavy. I was like, what the fuck is this? What is in this? And as I was lifting it, I could like kind of feel it, and it was like sloshing around like a wine bottle. I realized it was sake. It's like really high end in terms of like the presentation of it. And I was like, holy shit, where did she get this? Like, it was really crazy. I think it was sake that was made in California, though. But, like, the presentation of it was, like, super, super, like, high-end. And it had, like, this almost, like, bamboo weaving around it and, like, paintings. It was so cool. I was like, where'd she go? Where'd she go to get this? Like, hi, Hio. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. We're here with more Arknights, so it's a good day. I have been a little back and forth recently, but overall doing good. I need to reload my page because my, like, stream is not... Stream, you good? Okay, there we go. We're good. Oh, thank you for the stretch and the hydration station.
I apologize for this.
Perfect timing on those, honestly, because Autumn came in here earlier as soon as I started stream and hit the Wawa button immediately. So I'm glad that was off of cooldown for you. You can hit them all at once. All right, I got a nice big stretch. I got my posture check, and I shall hydrate again. My ice keeps melting too fast. Oh, what's this? What's this? Whoa. Thank you so much for the 10 months resub. Oh my god. God damn. God damn. This has been going on that long. What am I doing? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I think a stream or two ago I saw you were lurking in chat. And I was like, oh my god, it's Boa! Also, I'm so glad to hear you're doing well, Hio. But thank you for the resub. Thank you. I missed being able to make the joke about the 9 months resub because I feel like I watch like so many VTubers that will like hit the 9 months and they'll be like, congratulations on your sub, baby. Like, what? I try to lurk when I can. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Blah. I hope life is going well. We need to catch up soon because it's been a while. It's been a while. But I hope things are going well with the work and life and home. Not a short name I ever considered. How would you even pronounce that? Pronounce it like almond. For sure. Oh, hell yeah. Krieg and I were just saying that we need to see, like, you, Krieg, I, and Nixie need to, Sarah, need to get together sometime and, like, play a game or something. Just for funsies to catch up, because it's been so long. I know Krieg's been really busy recently, too. Look, everybody's busy. Life is busy. Alright. Mere moments after our guest arrives in Changshu, the wine is already uncorked. This is a fated encounter. The Sui sibling in this one is really popular, I think. The girl with the blue hair. I think she's just like a really broken unit. I was seeing back when I was still struggling on clearing some event final bosses. The one, oh god, I always blank on the name of it, but it's one of my favorites. It's the first side story with Reed. Where Iblana is like the final boss in it. I was trying to look up guides on how to clear that, and someone was literally just like, use your friend's support, what's her name, Ling? Is her name Ling? The blue-haired Sui sibling girl? And like throw her summon in like the specific location at the specific time, and just watch it like take care of everything. I would love that. Oh, hell yeah! I would too. I think that'd be so much fun. Dad, why is there a knife on the wall? Normal questions we ask every day. That was my constant companion when I was young and begging for food. What, the knife on the wall? what they mean by this. So why is there an empty shelf under it? Oh, is it like a sword? Is it like actually like a sword? Because I was just thinking like a kitchen knife, like duct taped to the wall, like that one meme of like the baby that's like duct taped to the wall above the couch. That's reserved for an old elder of mine. What happened to them? We had a falling out. Why? Because neither of us could change. Neither of us could grow. Ooh, where's this? It's early in the morning and the weather's cloudy. I see lamps like these all the time in fucking World Market. All the time. And I'm like, can I please get more stained glass lamps? I always think these ones are really, really pretty in restaurants, but I don't really like them for like personal home very often. It depends a lot on what the aesthetic and setup someone has. Along Yifeng Road in Shengshu of Great Yan sits an inn. Not many establishments would call themselves an inn in modern Yan. But this one has the most antique atmosphere, the finest wine and tea, and is the most cultured in all Shengshu. Its sign is red with gold lettering. Xingyu. Right? Is it X that makes like a ch sound? Is that how it is? Someone innkeeper-esque. LMAO. Oh god, is this like another like story time kind of event? 10 jars of Husong, 3 jars of Yunliao. Yunlao? 6 jars of Guiqing Reserve. Liu, why are our numbers here so much lower than across the river? Don't blame me, they went crazy with banquets at the start of the month. Of course they sold more than us. How much difference can a few parties make? Something I really love about Arknights is the effort they put into making, like these, they're not even like faceless NPCs, right? Because they do give them faces and expressions, but like, these nameless NPCs, right? That are in all these side stories. Because sometimes they go like hella hard into making really, really good designs. And I'm like, you did not need to make the design that nice. You're giving me cope. I'm coping now that you will one day release this character and you never will. Still coping over the fucking Brigadier from the Reed events, dude. I will forever be huffing the copium for that character. Ayo, Wei, you don't even know the half of it. You were out of Changshu then. You don't know how ridiculous that hoo-ha was. Those 2 days of business could pay half a year's worth of bills, no exaggeration. We were beating them for months and those 2 days completely sunk us. You can't keep letting them make a fool of us, Mr. Zhang. Remember, we were here first and we're the first to do it well. If you ask me, the other places should be bowing to my old man here. Don't be fooled into loving your grandkids while you forget your son here. Jesus, okay. What are you even blubbering about? Since when am I your old man? I haven't even said anything. Yeah, and it'll be all over for me once you do. It was just bad luck if I were the one to meet those nobles. If it's just bad luck, then where's all your good luck to balance it out? Gah! Nobles. Where did all those nobles come from? They're swarming. They're swarming like ants. There was this thing on Tumblr for a while because like Tumblr made communities or whatever, which they had never done before. And I mean, this is a while back that they introduced communities. But it now low-key drives me nuts because a lot of the time what happens is like they'll recommend a community to me that I'm like not interested in whatsoever. And I'm like, get the shit off my feed. I don't want to see it. What is this? But every so once in a while, they'll recommend a community that was made from like a meme that was like just like really odd and kind of funny to me. And the ants thing makes me think of it because there's legitimately a community on Tumblr where everybody just role plays that they're an ant. And they're there to swarm the picnic. And so they'll post PNGs of like fucking picnic baskets and like food and shit. And they're like, time to get this brunch. I'm like carrying it away. Just like, what is happening? Doing? You know what? I love the energy. I love to see it, you know? Hi, welcome in, my girl. How are you doing? It's been so long. It's so good to see you. Welcome in, welcome. I hope you're doing good. How's classes going? You said you were in like, is it test week for you still? With classes? We've always relied on word of mouth from our regulars, and you won't even do ads. If we could just invite a few pretty boys and girls to, not the pretty boys and girls to walk around outside the restaurant and hand out the little pamphlets and like flyers and stuff. Hi, Frost. Hello, Frost. I see you lurking. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, it's exam week, studying for my econ final right now. Blah, exams, blah. But it's also going to be so nice and such a relief to have those over. You should, if you're able to, I always suggest this. I'm always like, when you finish your exams, either that same day or like the same day as your last exam if it's early in the day, or like the day after, you should go someplace fun and just like hang out with friends or something, or like hang out with family, or just do whatever like is super relaxing for you. Because like my best friend and I used to, whenever I would finish like a semester's exams, we would go to like this one like historic location in our town, and we just hang out for the afternoon, and we just walk around and we'd like window shop. We wouldn't actually usually buy anything except for like there was like a candy store that we'd always go in and get stuff from. But it was so fun. It felt like such a reward after getting through exams and exam week, because holy shit, exam week. Literally gonna be that gif of the guy breaking the chains over his head. You're like, I'm free. Hey, Patriots, welcome me. Welcome. Howdy. How are you doing? I hope life is going well. It's been a bit. The fucking glare. You heard nothing. That was the wind just now. I'm gonna get a scrumptious sushi dinner and watch Chikawa. Oh my god, yes. That sounds so good. I'm such a picky eater, so I'm really bad with like sushi, but the idea of just like getting your favorite meal and watching like a comfort show or like a funny show and something like Chikawa, ooh, mwah, love it. Rain would go buy a manga as a treat after, and that was her demise because I was in charge of the area. LMAO. Doing well enough? Well, doing well enough is better than bad, so I'm happy to hear it. Welcome. Running a restaurant inn depends on customers with taste and connections, true. But what do you know about who's connected and who isn't? If I knew, I'd be running the inn. Then sit tight and learn. Anyone with eyes can discern if someone rich, powerful, stylish, and wise. It's plain as day. So why can't you? Oh, I think they missed a little grammar thing there. Any good luck with your headhunting if you tried for either of the siblings? On the free 10 pull, got Silver Ash, which was super amazing, and he's really fun to use. But I'm also low-key dead because I want Pram really badly because I love her design. Please give her to me, please. So I have the single pull for today that I haven't done yet, that if I remember I was gonna do like later on stream and pray for stream luck. But I also know how my luck tends to go, and so I'm not very hopeful about it. I'm building a team around boosting her damage and getting her skill activated as quick as possible. Oh, hell yeah. You'll have to let me know how that goes. Because, like, I'm so bad at, like, building, I feel like, really cohesive teams. I'm just kind of like, I like this character. I'm throwing them in. We're using them. But I adore her design so much. And I'm like, please give her to me, please. Luckily, she's not the limited character, so I always have the chance of pulling her in the future. But I also don't want to have to snipe for her, and so I'm like, just while she's on rate up, please, with the free tickets, please give her to me. Is her second skill the one that makes, because I know I haven't looked super deeply into what her skill set is. Is it the one, there's only one I know of, and it's the one that like makes snow fall around her? Is it that one? And it like gathers up or whatever? Or is that her skill 3? I've never played Arknights in my life, but the art is so cool. I was literally just saying, I adore Arknights for their art and how often they make these super banger like side NPC characters, and the designs are so fucking good, and then they're not playable. Like, how could you do this to me? Second is the infinite duration that also freezes your objective point. Ooh, bro, that's so nice. Why is she so gorgeous and so amazing? She has no right being that beautiful and amazing. Whether you're a kung fu adventurer or a settled person, so long as you're alive, you'll mingle with plenty of other people. So keep mingling, and you'll get a good eye for this. Knowing people and knowing what they know is what lets us live well. I wish, I know inns and like bed and breakfasts and like taverns still exist, but I really wish that they were more prominent. I think that'd be so cool. Combination of like inn and tavern. Ooh, that'd be so cool. Guess who's back again? How dare you? How dare you? That's gonna be stuck in my fucking mind for the rest of today. How could you, pirate? But also, welcome in. Welcome. I hope your day is going well. I've gotten most of that team figured out, but I don't know if there's better options. I've got a ton of just SP and arts damage boost. Oh, hell yeah. There's so many characters in this game that I'm kind of at that point of like, I'll find what works for me and what characters I like, and I'll toss them in, and it's whatever. That's why I'm like, okay, just keep me out of like the end game stuff, because I do not understand that deeply. Maybe if I wanted to dedicate myself more to it, I would, and maybe I'll reach that point eventually, but I'm not quite there yet still. When I was at the Dinosaur Provincial Park, the town had a combo brewery and inn. They called it historic, but to be honest, I'd call it sketch. I don't know, listen, I think that's so cool. I think that's so cool, even if it's kind of sketchy, and like you have like your Aragorn that's like in the corner with his like hood pulled up, and he's like smoking, and he's like, is this guy gonna like mug me or something? I feel like that's part of the tavern experience, actually. Stands in the back. You're just like fucking T-posing back there. There's a doctor who got pulled into the AK Hive Mind solely because they were doing an artwork master study because of the art style and they're trying to learn it. Ooh, they're so valid for that. I legitimately, I'm getting so sidetracked from this side story right now, but who the fuck cares for the moment? I felt like I cracked the fucking Da Vinci Code recently, like literally just the other day, because I've been trying to get back to digital art and doing my digital art and doing what I enjoy, and I'd like to eventually make some like art streams. And I feel this about like just the art style, like fucking grabbing you in a chokehold and like dragging you in, because one of my favorite artists for a really long time is Meika, and she or they've done like a lot of art for like Final Fantasy and Square Enix, both official and unofficial, and they have this kind of like storybook aesthetic that's like really soft that I just adore. And the other day I felt like I finally figured out what brushes, or at least one of the brushes she uses for coloring, and I've always really struggled with coloring digitally because the brushes drive me nuts. And I've always wondered how she gets the texture in her coloring and what brushes she uses to do it. And I felt like I finally figured it out, and I was like, I am ascending right now, actually. Someone from the Hive Mind found their stream and then alerted the rest of the Hive Mind, and they got flooded. You are one of us now. Welcome in. Look up the art for Vampire Hunter D novels. Oh, yeah. That's Yoshitaka Amano. I literally have those novels, and I have a few of Yoshitaka Amano's art books on my shelf. He's another favorite of mine that I like to study a lot. I love the way Yoshitaka does like eyes and faces. It's so gorgeous. Love their work. Oh, it's so good. Well, if I remember correctly, it's been a really long time, but his father did like traditional Japanese like I think it's lacquer, like liqueur, like painting. And so he was exposed to it from like a really young age. And so he's taken a lot of those like principles and aesthetics into his art as he's grown, and it's so cool. I remember looking at her art and it reminded me like slightly of the Witch Hat Atelier author because it's storybook vibe. Oh my god, don't even get me started on Witch Hat Atelier. It's so gorgeous. That's another style that I'm like, all right, I need just like a folder of all the artists I like and just put everything in there for me to study. It's exactly what happened, and that led to them now playing the game. Ah, perfect. Perfect. One of us. One of us. One of us. They're loving it. They even released a semi-emotional video about why they will not be playing Enfield as of yet. Aww. Is it just because they're kind of dedicating all their time to Arknights at the moment? Because I really feel that. It's really hard, especially if you're streaming, to do like more than a few games at a time. Even more so if you have other things in real life that you're handling. Like if I could right now, I would be streaming Arknights, Project Moon, Enfield, and E33. As it stands, I can't do all of those at once, and so I'm like, okay, we're gonna get through Enfield's story, we're gonna catch up. Once we're caught up there, I'll swap it to something else until like more story comes out. And we'll just go back and forth and mess around with it. Or maybe I'm just brain rotted from my love of Witch Hat Atelier. You're so valid for that love, though. I just bought the Witch Hat Atelier art book and I've been obsessed. They made an art book? Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, that, and they want to avoid any possible spoilers because they had just lost Frost Nova at the time that released and solidified their resolve to continue playing. Aww. I totally feel that. That's been definitely like the hard thing with like playing Enfield at times, because there are like some things that could be like potentially like spoiler-ish. And I'm still working through like the Arknights story. And so like the Arknights story especially, I'm like, okay. We gotta try to avoid spoilers as much as we can. Because I've just been enjoying the story so much. But in that same vein, I'm not doing the main story at the moment because I really adore the Sui siblings, and the new event coming out with Wong, I've been saving up like all year to spark on that banner. Just like on the Sui banner in general. And so I really want to do all the Sui side stories and be caught up when that event drops, so I know I understand what's going on. I want Frost Nova and Enfield. That's going to hurt so many of the longtime doctors if she appears. Everybody just starts crying. All right. We can finish this intro. We're 40 minutes in and we've only gotten barely into the fucking side story. All right, we got this. Meanwhile, you spend all day fiddling about and run off to the mahjong parlors every night. What kind of future do you expect, Wen? Oh, he's angry. Why'd you stop the lecture? Don't you see our two guests at the door? Why aren't you greeting them? I completely missed them. Quick, get them in. The first two customers of the day. Get them 2 plates of salted peanuts and a pot of chrysanthemum tea. Ooh, yum tea. Oh, it's Lee! I love Lee's design. I think it's really, really cool. Also, I like Mysterious Old Man's design as well. There was a new doctor I was hanging out with the other day, and he started crying and getting emotional with Misha. Hasn't even reached Frost Nova yet. Oof. I'm still working through, I think, those chapters. I don't know the, like, specific details of things. And so, like, I'm very much in the dark on exactly what happens. And I'm like, I will find out when I get to it. I'm not gonna rush it. The side stories in Arknights, I think, get me a lot. I jump back and forth between them so often that sometimes it's hard for me to keep track of, like, some of the characters. It's actually feeling bad for that new doctor because I haven't seen someone react that heavily to Misha in a while. Ooh. Yeah, I think the one that was hitting me, because where I left off, I think, was right after the very first Faust and Mephisto boss, when Mephisto, like, releases, like, his zombies or whatever on the city. So I haven't finished that chapter yet, and I don't know where their story leads to exactly, but, like, the interactions there, and then, like, the story between all the characters in general was just, like, really getting to me. The story is so good. The story, it's so... Even back then, I feel like it was well written, and, like, now you look at it now and it's just like, mwah. Oh, it's great. Might our luck be looking up? We are early. Let me treat you to dinner in Mr. Leong's stead. Take a seat. Tea will be with you in a moment. I thought we'd have made a beeline for his residence. I really like this old man's design. I think it's really cool. You're in for a roller coaster. Oh no. I think that was the other thing, is I've had to be kind of careful when I do, like, side stories. And I keep having to ask people, I'm like, does this side story have spoilers for main story? And so that's why I've been kind of liking doing the Sui ones so far, because there isn't, like, a lot of, like, direct spoilery, like, connections. Maybe, like, some really small things here and there, but nothing, like, too big, I feel like, or at least nothing that I have enough context to understand yet. I think the Seaborn one also wasn't so bad when I was starting it. I don't know much about like the later chapters though. So I definitely gotta, I think once we're done with like the Sui side stories and the Sui event when it comes out, we'll definitely be focusing back on the main story to clear out more. God, I'm like 5 patches behind on Genshin main story, and I haven't done a character story quest since Fontaine, so I'm like so paranoid about spoilers and side quest events. Ooh, valid. Valid, valid, valid. I think side stories are mostly self-contained up until Firelight and then Lone Trail. Then they start linking in more. Ooh, okay, good to know. Good to keep in mind. Your friend there is still a magistrate, busy in any case. Busy enough to overlook a friend? Must be busy as can be. I love Lee's design, it's so good. He's like in the shop last I checked, and I'm really tempted to get him even if I don't use him a ton. Sir, what do you think then? Are these two noble types? Don't ask, observe. You can't judge at first glance. This man just staring at them from the background ominously. Shengshu, where the winds blow high and the clouds part to show off the moon. The land was mountainous since times untold. Some would say the rugged terrain posed quite the obstacle to the nomadic city's development. But the folk of Shengshu were loath to give up the land they dwelt in since antiquity. So they went to blah blah. I cannot read today. So they went to great pains to move mountains and fuse their city with the peaks. Hence, unlike other cities, Shengshu's plates were distributed along the lines of the range, each perhaps hundreds or thousands of meters wide and utterly unique in their scenery. Ooh, this is a pretty background. How auspicious, blah. It's the S sounds. The S sounds are tripping me up today. How auspicious. Shengshu's habitation must be that in recent years it has never once been struck by catastrophe. Its people have built new towns in the mountains and opened them up with ropeways and tunnels. Furthermore, with the guidance of the Tumu Tianshi, a mountain range of particular renown was directly relocated onto the nomadic platforms where a catastrophe hits exactly right then. Slow down, mate. What's a Tumu Tianshi? Heavenly Master of Earth and Wood? You might be unaware, benefactor, but Yan has multiple bureaus of Tianshi Celestial Masters. Any student of the land, even a mite accomplished at Originium Arts, may apply to join, take layer upon layer of examination, and so serve the country. Originium Arts have a dizzying array of applications, and the science of Originium is developing by the day. The Tianshi of Yan are naturally classified by profession and specialty, civil engineers, for example. The artists of earth and wood, indeed. And here I thought cool titles like that would be reserved for casters like Lazy. You know, ones with crazy battle prowess? Would Lazy be that Yan official in Rhodes Island you mentioned before? My, it may have been like that in the past, but times have changed. Now the welfare of the people comes first. It's Kitty Lady! It is! Well, technically, I think she's Bunny. She's Bunny. Bunny. Wasn't there like an NPC in either like a recent event or story thing that had like an actual like in-battle model that kind of looked like Cruz, but it was like a dude? I thought I saw a YouTube short about it like a while back. Also, what could be unless you're referring to me, I'm a kitty lady. I'm a kitty lady. Oh shit, I forgot I was a kitty lady for a second. I was automatically assuming that you meant the characters on the screen and not I was like, I don't exist here. I don't exist here. It's only the characters. What is she talking about? Welcome. You're getting the first-hand experience of my dum-dumness sometimes. But I hope you're doing good. I meant to ask Frost how the concert went. I meant to ask that earlier. One of the YouTubers I really like recently released a video talking about Coachella, and it's really funny because I'm just like super ignorant of certain things, and so I had no idea what Coachella was. For the longest time, I thought Coachella was like something akin to like the Met Gala or whatever. Like I kind of thought they were like one and the same, but not like the exact same event. And I was so surprised to learn that it's like a like weekend long like music festival, and sometimes it goes like for more than one weekend. But holy shit, I didn't know what it's like actually going to like Coachella, and like this YouTuber was like talking about it, and it was really fucking funny because he kept cracking jokes about like James Charles in it. And the way he was joking about it, I could not stop fucking laughing. The edits in the video were so fucking good too. Oh my god. That video was sending me. He had so much fun. Oh hell yeah, I'm so glad. Oh, look who it is. When do I need to get you? When do I need to pick you up? That was like my go-to excuse growing up, where I was like, yeah, I need to go home. My mom's coming to pick me up right now. I need to go home. I literally, if I was in a situation I didn't want to be in, yeah, my mom said I have to go home right now, actually. Originium technology benefits the masses, and every Tianshi of Yan's Ministry of Engineering pours their life's blood into researching Originium's arts and testing new materials. Other countries couldn't dream of moving whole mountains into nomadic cities, that's for sure. Indeed, while landscapes may soothe the soul, it certainly wouldn't be worth such monumental efforts if it broke the backs and the banks of the people in the process. They literally pulled a SpongeBob and they were like, why don't we just move the city somewhere else? And they all just like shoved the entire mountain onto one big plate. And now it's like Howl's Moving Castle and it just walks around. My mom said no, sorry. No, literally. I should still use that. Frost does that with me. Sorry, my wife says. You really should. It's such a good excuse. I'm like, I have to go right now, actually. My boyfriend needs me right now. There was one time, so you know how like I don't know, do other practices outside of like Mormonism also go like door to door? I can't remember, but I remember there was like these two younger dudes that at my old apartments were like walking through. Yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses. Okay, so this might have been, I think they might have been like Jehovah's Witnesses. And because usually they come and they go talk to our neighbors next to us. Mormons usually was Mormon ones. Yeah, that's why I know I can ask you. You can give me the facts. You can clarify for me. But at my old apartments, there was one time I was painting out on the balcony and I was like listening to music, and there were these like two younger dudes who were like maybe like, I know cult stuff, yes. LMAO. They were like maybe like early college or something. Like I don't think they were that much younger than me at the time. And they were like walking by, and I would see them before, usually visiting like our neighbors and checking on our neighbors. And they stopped at like on the street and started talking to me, and it was like a super normal conversation, and I was enjoying it. Hello, how's it going? I'm telling them about how you use the oh, my boyfriend needs me, I need to go, like, excuse this one time. But I was like out on the balcony, and they started talking to me, and it was like a super normal conversation. It was really enjoyable. And then they immediately started talking to me about like, oh, what are your thoughts on God? And I was like, I like literally froze on the spot for a second, because my brain was like, wait, this is such a swap up from the previous conversation. How did this come about? What's happening? And my brain was like trying to catch up, and I was just like, oh, you know, and I was just like kind of continuing the conversation, being polite. And then my boyfriend from inside, because the balcony was connected to like our office, was literally calling me, and I was like, I need to go actually right now. I'm so sorry. I need to go right now. Like I like left the conversation entirely, just went inside, and I was like, I legitimately thought he actually needed me for something. And I got in there, and he was like, no, I didn't need you. I was just helping you get out of an awkward situation. And I was like, oh, thank you. Imagine being so socially awkward you have to pretend there's an emergency to get out of the conversation. Definitely not us. When people ask me about God or religion, I instantly get like so uncomfortable. Yeah. See, like I think if you're in like a conversation with friends and it's not a serious topic where people aren't going to be trying to like convince you of a certain thing or change your mind over something, and you just genuinely want to know more, then I think that's a perfectly fine situation, and it's like relatively comfortable for me to talk about that kind of stuff, because like I feel like I'm a lot more like spiritual in some senses. And so I'm also just always welcoming to hearing people's like thoughts and feelings on things. I enjoy hearing what people think about. But it's when it enters the territory of like, oh, I'm trying to convince you of this one thing, or like, oh, the way you're thinking is wrong, that like I start to go like, okay, not feeling super comfortable in this conversation. Mission are for converting the missionary and keeping them in. I always hated when they came by, even as a member. Would they like come by to like check on you or something, and just to like see like how things were like going, and if you're being like a good member of like the church or whatever? I'm anti-organized religion, but spiritually go for it. Just don't try to convert me. Yeah, I'm kind of like I'm like kind of in the same boat of like, don't try to convert me, right? Like I'm kind of like, whatever, do you, I guess, but don't try to like come in here and convert me over to something. Yeah, they came to try and convert my kid. Jesus Christ, was this after you left or while you were still there? There was this one YouTuber, I'm blanking on the name of, but I really, really like her videos talking about her history while in the Mormon church, because both her and her husband were part of it. And she like totally breaks it all down. I think her name might be like Alyssa, maybe like Alyssa something. But her videos were like super, super duper informative and really interesting to watch. Usually asking for neighbors that aren't members and if you are not active. Oh, I see. That's a little awkward. I feel like that would make me like feel really awkward, personally. I'd be like, But it's so difficult when you're stuck in the middle of all of it too. We're still members technically. We need a lawyer to remove ourselves. Interesting. That's so wild to me. That's so wild to me. That's like how what's the other, like, the other really, really big one? Like Scientology? They get, like, very, like, legal about things. Oh, we read this. Still, most of the credit belongs to the civil engineers of the Tianshi who loved their home enough to put in the work. And moving mountains was easy compared to convincing the local villages and estates to agree to the project. Literally just imagining these people doing the SpongeBob meme and pushing this mountain onto a plate. Wait, speaking of cults, have you guys seen those people who try to speedrun getting as far into the Scientology building before someone can stop them? I haven't seen the videos, but I've heard of it. I've heard of people talking about that. I haven't seen any of the videos yet, though. That is so fucking insane to me. literally running in there like they're expecting like these like top secret things immediately off the bat is like so funny to me, but it's also so fucking surreal. Like, holy shit, dude. I remember watching the one what was it, like the Netflix documentary or whatever that came out from was she like a singer or an actress that like got involved with Scientology and then left it? Like Leah, I think? Leah something? Once again, I can't remember names for the life of me. Dear Lord. When I was applying for universities, one of the places I went to was across the street from the Vancouver Scientology building. Did you ever get, like, weird vibes from it? Because sometimes, like, if you have Mormon questions, ask me anytime. Oh my god, okay. I watch one of those YouTube videos and I'm just like, how accurate is this? Wait, is Ailey here? Is she? Is Ailey? Is she lurking? Hold on. Who's in my chat? Who's fucking in here? Who are you? I remember every so often I'll pop open users in chat and be like, who the hell is this? And I remember, I think Lasso was in here recently. I meant to message him and be like, I saw you lurking. Oh my god, the vibes are so weird. They all dress exactly the same. It's really funny because, like, one time, so when my mom and I got our corgi, we had to travel kind of far for her when we were getting the puppy. And the town we went into had, like, the strangest vibes ever. And, like, it was, we were like, how do we explain this? Like, you don't want to, like, just judge people, right? As I sit here judging people for their vibes. But we were just like, this place feels like kind of strange. Like just the like the interactions weren't like what you would normally expect, I feel like. And like kind of like very, very like stiff and clinical, and like it was just a kind of weird experience. And my mom was like losing her mind after the fact because she got really into that like Netflix like Scientology documentary series and was reading up a ton on like stuff. And she was like, oh my god, we were like right by like one of the like, I don't know if it was like the headquarters, but it was like one of their really, really big buildings, like one of their main sites. And she was like, what if everyone there was just like just part of Scientology? That's why I felt so weird. And I was like, oh my god. You have a corgi too? Yes. Yes, I'm a huge nerd, and her name is Ein, like the Ein from Cowboy Bebop. And she is a stubborn little diva. She's also very cute, though. There's this town in my province that is so religious that it's genuinely creepy. They have a mission and the town is built around it and everyone is so passive-aggressive. What is up with them being so passive-aggressive about it? That is what I don't understand when it comes to like certain like... Honestly, I feel like this can apply for like a lot of like organized religions, or like depending on where you are, where they can just be like really passive aggressive or like kind of uppity. But also at the same time, I think that is just like almost the natural way that like society kind of like works in a way, because I feel like you run into those circles of people no matter what you do, where you go. Girl Scouts, literally so passive aggressive and uppity when like the Girl Scouts that was in my area when I was younger. Ryoko from Tenchi Muyo, we wanted Ryoki, but kids would not be able to say it. Aww. God, Tenchi Muyo takes me back, dude. I need to rewatch that at some point. Jan has an old proverb, it's a land that raises its people. A shame I can't speak much on Originium arts, or else I'd have the same things on my mind as one of these nomadic city architects. Is everyone from Yan like this? Mormons are the nicest judgy people. Fake nice. I just remember, I think her channel was Alyssa Grenfield, or like something close to that. She was talking about when she got married, and she was like still part of like the Mormon church, and how her grandma and her grandma's like husband at the time couldn't even attend her actual wedding because like they weren't Mormon. And I thought that was so sad. We're all distracting you from the game so hard. You really are. I start talking for like 2 seconds and immediately get dragged back into chat. But I won't argue with it because I enjoy it. Only Mormon wedding I was allowed to go to was mine. None of my friends could come to mine. That's insane. That's so insane to me. I just like that level of control over something that should be like a really happy day for you is just like, holy shit. I can't even imagine. If these rivers and hills before us see... Ooh, that's really pretty art. The limitless sights. Early spring so tranquil you can hear the snowflakes land. There's a lasting charm about it. If you've lived here since the cradle too, perhaps you'd think the same way. Maybe, who can say? Phew, now that's refreshing. Where the winds blow high and the clouds part to show off the moon, I can see how it earned that. Within Changshu lie the renowned 3 mounts and 17 peaks, and they draw plenty of tourists. Some foreign nobility even make the trip out here simply to admire them. Oh, I love them being in the little corner of this art. That's so good. I love seeing the art over time change, too. I couldn't go to my 4 siblings' marriages. That's insane! What the fuck? Was it because, like, were they also, like, Mormon as well, and the rules are just, like, really, really, really strict? Or are they not, and you were, like, just not allowed to go? Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about here, because Alyssa was also talking about this in one of her videos, like, about her wedding. I am the only one no longer Mormon. Oh my god. I got distracted for a second so hard because like the like iPad baby brain kicked in for a minute. because my boyfriend's computer is on across the room, and there's an ad playing on it on whatever page he's on in the background, and I got really distracted by like, ooh, moving video and colors, and I couldn't stop looking at it from the corner of my eye for a minute there. Just completely lost track. Hi, Seth! Welcome! Welcome, 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 welcome! How are you doing? Oh my god, Seth, that reminds me, I need to clip this thing from the stream the other day on Tuesday, because it's so funny because I see you and I immediately think of clipping. But I struggled on one of the puzzles in Enfield for like 15 minutes. And then when I finally got it, I just like walked away and I screamed. And then I came back to my desk and I was like, I need to clip that and put that in the fucking Discord or something. How are you doing, Seth? It's so good to see you. It's Gota, Jesus. Jesus. How has your clipping channel been going? Are you excited about the new, I'm probably not saying her name right, but Zima? Z-I-M-A? That I think she just came out in the Chinese server? Cause I know your clip channel is like Zima was here or something like that. And every time I see it, I'm like, oh, her cute little icon is so cute. Are you excited for the new version of her? I was too young. You have to be getting married or go on a mission before they let you in the temple except for baptism for the dead. Oh my god. You're hyped for Zima? Oh, hell yeah. I saw her and I was like, oh, I wonder if Sat is excited for this. Presumably, the common folk owe it only to the pains of crossing the land that these landmarks aren't swarmed by such visitors coming in droves. Ah, tourists. He's talking about tourists and nuisance streamers. There's a comfy breeze up here. I was worried it'd rain and delay us from heading up the mountains today. Do you think Arknights has nuisance streamers? Because there was that one joke character for April Fools that's like a streamer, right? The girl, the cat girl, I don't know her name. I don't fucking know her name. Tourist squad moment. But for realsies though, for realsies, do you think they have nuisance streamers? Do you think they have their own like Johnny Somali or whatever in Arknights that just goes from place to place causing issues for people? I never got to try a Zima, the drink. I don't even think I realized it was a drink. Don't you 6-7 at me, get out. All right, you've had your time, now leave. Stop it. Tsuka, control yourself. Thank you for the 5-stream streak. Oh my god, look at you go. Look at all of you go. Dear Lord. OMG, finish some of the practice questions. I might go get a sweet treat. Ooh. God. The sign not said. Oh my god. Why do you do this to me? Why do you fucking do this to me, Tsuka? Sex number nice. I'll you know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow that one to go through. That one got allowed. You won't get the hammer for that one. That one got allowed. I'm a 2, go me. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. You're all good, Tsuka. You're all good. You're all good, Tsuka. No worries. Remember when 21 was the funny number? Oh my god. Throwback. The throwback. Time to rescue Frost from the coal mines. Good luck. Good luck out there, soldier. Retrieve him from the mines. You're all good, Tsuka. You're all good. It made me laugh. You're all good. You're gonna like, it's gonna start throwing me off now. I like didn't even recognize it was the 9 and not the 7. You're just gonna like mix it up every time. I'll never be able to trust it. I'll never be able to trust it again. I'll be like, are you sure this is 6, 7? Quite right, benefactor. The spring breeze caresses one's cheeks. The drizzle falls finely, all silent and slick in the rain. Oh, thank you for the posture check and the stretch. Thank you. And the Wawa. Oh my god.
You gotta hydrate, dude.
Oh my god.
I
will never chill. You can't make me chill.
Chillax, bro.
There is no chillaxing. Not today. fucking laptop emote, dude. I still need to make a Yona one. I still need to make a Yona one of that. Should I make it an emote or like a redeem as well and make it both? Ooh. Alright, I got my Wawa. I'm chilling. I am chilling with the cooled Wawa. By the way, have you? What have I? Tsuka, what have I? Emote? Oh, hell yeah. I still think, cause like, it's been a while since I've done it, but anytime there was like a really like handsome character, I'd always be like, I'm a simple woman. I think it would be really funny to have a redeem that's just like a Yona version of like the lap dumb one and just have that overlaid with I'm a simple woman. A lap dumb. I haven't. I'm finally getting back to digital art though, which is nice. I've been away from that for like too long. Way too long. Ardashir emote? Ooh. Stop tempting me. Stop giving me ideas. What would we even make an Ardashir emote? Would we make it like a meme one and make it silly? Would we make like an Ardashir dumb one? Okay, I will be here for 20 minutes more and I'm going to Tim Hortons. Then I will come back. Does anyone want anything? Ooh! Ooh! I want chocolate. I want chocolate real bad. Real bad. Been meaning to ask, actually. You're a martial artist, right? So how'd you get so bookish? Also, we're getting through this fucking intro. It's been an hour and 16 minutes and we're still not through this fucking intro. We're getting through it. I'm running an ad break. I'm going to use the restroom because I have to use the restroom really bad. My master often instructed us that practicing the martial arts hardly precludes the study of culture. Indeed, the arts come both martial and cultural. To learn them well is but the duty of the modern soul. I want out of this country, Frost, please. This is just the intro. It is. We've been stuck on the intro this entire time. Literally since I started stream because I can't stop chatting with you guys. Besides, the art of gab can be a gateway to making some money. He's talking about yapping. He's literally talking about what we're doing here. Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy shit, streamers be like the art of yap to make money. Benefactor, what say we visit the nearest summit on the way? I hear more people have taken to the mountains these last 2 years. There's been quite the hubbub. Pass. We'll rest in the city for a day or two, wait for the sisters to meet up with us, and head on our way. Never felt so bad about missing all the scenery on the way, though. You've always been singularly devoted, Benefactor. A mind only for the objective, not a whit more. And as proof of your conscientiousness, you never take a break. Never take breaks? Me? Doesn't Cruz nap and sleep all the time? But of course. Whatever, flattery will get you nowhere. We're not going. But you're merely taking me to the office for onboarding. Such a minor errand needn't be so urgent. And did I not hear Lava mention you undertook this journey intending a vacation? Surely nothing impedes you from a good tour of the scenery then. If only Lava were here. I'm not the only one who needs to sort out her head right now. Benefactor, Lava just happened to be tasked with a sudden commission taking her a different way. I imagine she'll pass by scenery just fine. I don't think she's the type to gawp at the view. Not in a million years. So she isn't. Wait, the CG is in IS6 knowing, is it? I love when they reuse, like, the CGs. You're like, wait, this is familiar to me. To be honest, though, she wasn't always this way. Me neither, of course. You needn't brood, Benefactor. Things change. We change. The world's affairs are inconsistent. Or inconstant. Inconstant. Let's hurry on our way then. Sat is the blue-haired Sui sister, is her name Ling? L-I-N-G? I still don't know all of their names. Found them, Miss Du. Ooh, this is a really cute design. You sure? No mistake. They came in at Jiangsan Crossing and got to Yingfeng Road in Weichang District. He got someone reliable to come with him the whole way. Yeah? Ah, hell yeah. And the Arknights carrying an antique little box on him, correct? Yep, clear as day. If anything goes wrong, you're responsible. Show me her full face. She looks really, really adorable. You left this to us. We won't let it go wrong. Good. Oh, there she is. She's really cute. Oh my god, look how fluffy her ears look. Oh, I love her hairstyle too. Oh, she looks so fluffy and soft. Then we're paying this buccaneer a visit in place of those yellow-bellied oldies. She's really cute. That outfit looks really comfortable as well. Alright. An hour and 20 minutes later, we're finally through the introduction. What are you guys doing to me? What are you guys doing? Dear Lord. Okay. Give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna run an ad break. I'm gonna go grab some more honey and use the restroom too, and also grab some more water because you guys keep redeeming the hydration and I'm running out of water already. So I'll be right back. I'll try to make it quick.
I apologize.
No, stop. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. All right. You got your Wawa. You got it. I'll be right back. Stay right there. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Honey, I don't know if you're still in the chat. Also, all good, Frost. I hope you have a good one. Honey, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I saw your Discord messages just now. Give me 1 second to mess with my mic a little bit. I think I have the dampening still on. And that might be cutting out my laughs. Blech. I didn't realize my laughs were cutting out so much. I'm gonna put it to like super weak. Maybe I just turn it off. Maybe I just turn it off because I'm the only one home right now. There we go. I'm just gonna turn it off for now. You know, I'm stuck on what to make for the monthly compilation video. I'm thinking maybe a reaction to a soundtrack, set of soundtracks, mud rock, or some infamous stage. Heck, maybe even it can be about the newest Enfield update. Ooh! I will say I'm always a really big sucker for soundtrack reactions, specifically, like for me at least. But newest Enfield update might be good too, especially since Zhuang just came out and like people are super hyped about her. I feel like that would be really good as well. What soundtracks were you thinking maybe of making like a compilation of? Also, I feel so not phlegmy, but like what's the word? Like nasally or something today. Laterano or contingency contract OSTs. Oh my god. The contingency contract OSTs are so good. I'm not gonna lie, they're probably one of the things that like was really getting me back into Arknights. Is I stumbled upon the music one day and it was specifically the contingency contracts. And I was like, these are so good. These are so good. And I was like, what's the state of Arknights these days? And looking into that just took me down a rabbit hole and brought me back in. It's always the music. The music gets me so good, dude. I don't think I've heard much of the Laterano ones. Oh wait, no, I have. I'm thinking of, for whatever reason, I was thinking, when you said Laterano, I was thinking Siracusa. I love the Laterano music as well. The contingency contracts and the Laterano ones are the ones that I have bought off of Apple, like the iTunes, and put on my phone because I love them so much. I'm like, ah, hell yeah. Oh, that little Haruka jam emote is so cute. All right, we got this. We got this. We can continue. Sam. Strokes of ink birth spirits. From where's our Geist born? A millennium in the human realm elapses in an instant, so surely the sisters must have their own interests. Apparition. Ooh, map. Ooh. Interesting map layout. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that I can't put any characters back here. I need. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm freaking out with my with my mouse. What do I want to put in? Because I was using these three for one of the other operations. I wish you could like drag the characters around to change their party positions, because I get really weird about where my characters are located on things sometimes.
The stage is set.
Want to do Chuosa.
What audience have you picked for me today?
Oh my lord, I just realized this is a SSS stage. Arknights, why are you reusing a lot of stage designs? Listen. Listen. How long have they been around now? Like 6 years? I feel like we need like a counted list of how many stages there are, and then someone should go through and compare each stage and be like, which ones are like copies? Which ones are copies of the other? How many copies of them are there? I feel like that'd be kind of interesting to look at. Do I want to use Silver Ash for this? I guess I can, but he's just so broken. And so I'm like, I like to throw in some of my other characters. I guess I could, well, I'd rather just have Helliger. I love Helliger so much. I like to just toss him out and let him kill the enemies. I want them to feel benched, LMAO. All right, into the mines. The inn has over 10 branch locations in Changshu, yet they do not take the name Qingyu. Perhaps Qinglu for a journey fortunate, or Qingfu for a journey blessed, but Qingyu for a journey plentiful belongs to this inn alone. And of course, this inn alone provides such an incredible view of the skyscrapers against the twin moons mirrored in the distant lake at night. The innkeeper paid mind only to the scenery when choosing locations, not to the guests, nor to the rent. Fine scenery puts guests in a fine mood. Fine scenery puts all in harmony. And the coin will come whether you like it or not. This is actually really true. This is very true. When my boyfriend and I have gone on trips and we go to eat someplace and the like restaurant has a really, really nice view, oh, it's great. I will still be kind of upset if the food is mid, but the scenery definitely makes up for it. Ah, there he is. Fine tea indeed, and a fine view. First timers should stay somewhere nice, get a good impression of Changshu. His design is so good. Why isn't he playable? Mumu noted. Qingyu Inn, an antique, elegant name. Famous, but it only recently got into food service. The innkeeper has talent, and whatever he touches goes well. It's grown to be a lot to handle, but still, oh, he's pacing. He's pacing. Is that him there, busying about? The very same. Doesn't look like an owner at all. Very steady as he goes. You have to admire him. If only I knew what my old schoolmate was up to, the Liang boy. To borrow your words, steady as he goes. Is he a good Mandarin? What? What does that mean? Are you a good Mandarin? It makes me think of the moment in 14 where Magni is like looking for his he's like, are you my Nama? And like you can literally be like, I'm your little Roland Berry. I'm a good Mandarin, honey, please. Are you a good Mandarin, chat? Okay, but for realsies, mandarins are so good. They're really, really good. They're like one of my favorite fruits. Ask any passerby, shoe shiner, yam hawker, or taxi driver on the street. They'd all give him a thumbs up. Heh, living his dream then. Wish I could say that. You haven't met Mr. Liang in over 10 years? Nope. But he still chose you to deliver this item. That it is. Then your bond must deserve a thumbs up as well. Who is this mysterious old boatman man? Who is he? I am intrigued. They keep introducing really interesting older male characters and then not making them playable. I'm like, why would you do this to me? Why would you taunt me? I'm not experienced enough to say what this portends. I only know by Mr. Liang's expression that this is no laughing matter. Hardly. I wouldn't dare flaunt any grand bond with your Mr. Liang, but Liang Chun, the man, he's a friend. Is being a good Mandarin like being a good noodle? Perhaps. Perhaps. A friend, you say? And a good one. A good friend is hard enough to find, much less one that will stay so after 10 years apart. Ooh, when you have those friendships though, they're so amazing. Those kinds of friendships are just perfect. What about you, Master Shen? Like Shenpai? Like Shenpai, the YouTuber? What about me? Is this Shenpai's OC? With so many ferrymen at the docks, didn't it seem strange I chose you in particular? You know what would be really fun? Because it made me think of it. Because Shenpai's been playing... Shenpai mentioned... Shenpai, oh my god! Oh my god! Point! Point at it! Anyway. she's been playing so much of the new Tomodachi game. It would be really fun to make a Tomodachi island that's just the Arknights characters. I was seeing people do that with Limbus, and I was really enjoying it. And I saw like a YouTube short today where it was like their Sinclair on their island suddenly formed feelings for like the streamer's like character on the island and went to confess to the streamer's character. The streamer's character was like, actually, I'm already in a relationship. And fucking Sinclair just like fell over. I was like, Jesus. Tomodachi Arknights would be hilarious, wouldn't it? It would be so good. That's 100 short form idea. I don't know if you can make multiple islands. It'd be fun if you could make like multiple islands in that game. So I could have like an Arknights island and then like a Project Moon island. That fucking emote is insane, dude. Why is he just standing there? I'm hovering over it. He's just like standing there when it like goes back. With so many ferrymen at the docks, didn't it seem strange I chose you in particular? No, I was briefed by Mr. Liang, so I assumed you were too. I have no need for the details. I had to steal this thing right out of a smuggler's hands for old Mr. Liang. Took some effort. I didn't ask. You must have been itching to speak. I came all this way with no one to talk to. You bet I'm itchy. Mood. Mood. When you've been sitting on a bit of juicy gossip and you're like, God, I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, but I need to talk to someone. I'm surprised you trust Liang. What with that cold look on his face, most people don't. Ah, you trust him because he's your friend. I do because he's the magistrate of Shangshu. Do you know him well? I do. Mr. Liang is good to us, so we return the favor. How long have you been in this business, Master Shen? I'm gonna start calling him Shenpai. BRB guys, all good! Go enjoy your snacky snacks. I hope you find some good snacky snacks. Hard to say. Who counts out the passing years on their fingers? 20? 30? Very admirable. I'm only a boatman. What's there to admire? Lately they've been putting engines on the boats. Maybe I'll be out of a job in a few years. They'll still need someone to navigate the route and keep watch on the sky. I figure as long as there are waterways and the years run long, boatmen and catastrophe messengers are in the same boat. Catastrophes, you say? Every time they mention it offhand, I'm like, a catastrophe comes in and strikes the city. You don't see one often, but when you do, you never forget. Maybe that like the Rank Wood event Tragodia left more of an impression on me than I thought it did. when they drive into the fucking catastrophe storm on that one. If you can't be a ferryman, maybe he can become a ferryman instead. Listen, he's already starting to sprout the wings for it. I believe in him. Have you seen one before? I have, but also things even more frightening. Not on the rivers, mind you. Wait, what have you got me saying? I liked the read event a lot with Ablana. Not only because like the storytelling angle of it and having to decipher what's the actual like story that happened here versus like what the storyteller added to it. And I thought the Fae being like the stand-in for the like soldiers at the blockades or whatever was really, really interesting. And I want them to do more magical stuff like that outside of just like the storybook stuff. And maybe it's just I haven't gotten to it yet, but I just think that would be so enjoyable because I am a huge sucker for like the Fae. That's part of why I like Reed and Ablana's like storyline so much. Oh, this boatman is from the 3D trailer. This dude? Like the most recent one? With Wong and stuff? Is that what you're referring to? Make him playable. Make him playable. What is it? Strange. 2 foreigners, it seems. Cruz. This version of Cruz is so adorable to me. All right, 2 guests. 2 guests. The Invitation to Wine trailer? Oh. I haven't seen the like old 3D trailers. Just the most recent ones. I'll have to look that up later. I'll have to watch it. So this is your reputation exceptional, dishes quintessential, service congenial, treatment all equal. Ching you in then? But of course. My master had nothing but praise for the Qingyu name. So while I've never been graced with a chance to visit Shangshu, I just had to take you here, benefactor. But... It shames me to admit, but my master praised only the name, not any particular amenity, so I am also ignorant as to its precise forte. She's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Here's your tea. Just refreshments, or will you two be needing lodging too? Wow, they've even got the standard line, huh? Kokodayo? Kokodayo? Hey, listen here. Maybe we've only been open for a few years, but trace the name Qingyu back and you'll see it's got a century's worth of fame. Benefactor, we've been searching for lodging. The prices are suitable enough, and it's not far from the northern crossing we agreed to meet at. What say you? I'm fine with whatever. Then 2 rooms, please. All right, then. Anything to eat for now? May I ask what you have? Our recommended set meals are on the signs. We're currently on the afternoon menu. If you need anything, just shout. Very well, let's see. The mines have lost a hard worker, and now he gets to slave away in my kitchen barefoot and pregnant? Rain, what does that fucking mean? What did she mean by this? Dear Lord, why does that sound like one of those really, really, really ridiculous, like light novel titles or like webcomic titles? Huh? This one looks all right, mate. A lot of yen flavor in that name. Crew's so cute. She's really so, I love this design for Cruz. I think her OG design is super adorable, but this one, when I saw it, I was like, oh, holy shit, that's the cutest thing ever. Have you never heard woman get back in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant? No. Best part is he left his phone so he didn't see what I said. LMAO. Dear Lord. The extra spicy food bowl curd set. I'd recommend refraining for now. Why? When in Londinium, right? Can't hurt to try. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Very, very, very spicy food. I do like spice, but I am such a wimp. I am such a wimp. I need like a tall glass of water to go with that. In my experience, such dishes don't quite mesh with the lunchtime sensibilities a Billetonian such as yourself might be accustomed to. What he's saying is she eats British fare only. Australian fare only. And it is very plain. Biscuits and gravy only. That's so. I think I'm pretty good with spice myself. What are you sneaking peeks at? Look there, at the proprietor, the innkeeper, I wager. What about him? He's a force to be reckoned with. What if they're like looking at Lee? A force how? Of course, he has to be with a business this grand, but there's something more than that. Are those calluses on his hands? Your vision is as astounding as ever, benefactor. It's really funny that he says that when her eyes are fucking closed. Her eyes are closed at all times. Unless she's like really serious and then they open just a tiny bit. What do you see? What do you see with your elvish vision? And her eyes are just, she's just seeing through her eyelids. It's an older thing like, woman, get back in the kitchen and make me a sandwich, dear Lord. I've heard that one. So frost sandwich. Since you mentioned it, we are making B&Gs at work next week. Oh my god. And there's been 2 guests on the floor upstairs eyeing us ever since we walked in. Hmm? I like how he didn't even notice she did. What part of them's caught your eye? Well, that cottage seems oddly familiar. Are you staying here today, boss? Not heading to check out the other side of the crossing? No, I'm expecting someone. I must be here to attend to this guest. Heh, you're offering personal service? Gotta be a big shot then. Are we open for business then? How much can we make? There might not be money in it. No shortage of things to settle, though. Is it about the business over there? Yes and no. What does that mean? Less blabbering, more greeting the customers. Psh, penny pincher. Penny pincher! No bread. You know what happens when you have bread. I only built Cruz after last July because she helped me move forward in an IS-5 tournament. E0 level 1 Crewster LMAO, so she deserves all the praise. Aww. Isn't that so much fun? I love that kind of stuff. I think, like, it's like literally like clutch character, right? Oh. I miss bread. Holy shit, mood. I don't know. If I couldn't have bread, I think I'd just like drop off the face of the planet. Cause I just love bread so much. Welcome guests. Are you... Who are these guys? Oh, she's so cute. Oh, is she here to stir the pot? Is she here to cause trouble? Miss Dew, what are you... None of your business. Out of the way. Hey! Why, what a formidable greeting, young lady. Are you looking for me? A sloppy man with glasses, a gaudy outfit, and the look of a swindler. So it's gotta be you, right? I must say that appraisal is a little... this poor man. Funny thing, it only happens with sliced bread, not pizza or tortillas or pastries. Rain, have you been in stream when I've talked about the flour situation? Oh, look, it's a cat lady. It is. Nope. So I watched a really interesting, listen to a really interesting podcast, like a week or two ago after I got like my Hashimoto's diagnosis, because I've been trying to like adjust my like diet based on that. And there was like some really interesting information in it about how flour is like treated in America so that it's like has a longer like shelf life, and all of the shit that they take out of it, because they take out a majority of the nutrients that's in flour. And it was a really interesting podcast because they talked a lot about like the gluten problem, and like, you know, how a lot of people, it's like they have a gluten issue within like the United States, but then they go somewhere else and they don't have a gluten issue anymore. And it's because of a lot of the time because of the way that flour is treated so that it lasts longer on the shelves here in America. But then also how certain like doughs that like rise, so like hamburger buns, certain breads and pastries are all treated with like a thing that's also like outlawed in a majority of like other countries as well. I thought it was really interesting. So I have bile malabsorption from not having a gallbladder anymore. Bread makes me sick because of it. I wonder if it's bread flour. Maybe, I don't know. It might be something that would be interesting to look into, because they take out, so flour on the shelves in the United States, they take out the bran and then the germ. And the quote-unquote enriched flour that we have on... Well, so anyway, backtracking a little bit. The bran and the germ is what holds literally like all of the nutrients in the flour. So all your B vitamins, all your like any other vitamin in the flour, a majority of it is held in those things. And they remove them so that the flour has a longer shelf life. But back in like sometime in the like I think 1940s or 1950s, or like even earlier than that, people were getting like really sick because of how much they were removing from the flour. And so it got to the point that the government was literally like, okay, you guys have to add some things back at least. But the thing is at that point, the manufacturers were making like a really pretty penny on selling like the bran to like livestock feed companies and manufacturers. And so they weren't willing to put all of it back into the flour. So what we have today, the enriched flour on the shelf, only has like a few of the total list of nutrients added back to it, like maybe 2 or 3, when the whole list is like really long. And it's a very interesting topic to kind of dive into, because there's also a lot of breads that have to rise. So like certain like doughs, hamburger buns, pastries in like the bakeries in the store, even the prepackaged stuff is treated with this thing called what was it? Was it... Hold on, I want to make sure I have it right. I think it's called, if I remember correctly, potassium bromate. It's an inorganic compound used primarily as a flour improver in baking, enhancing dough strength and allowing for higher rising. It is classified, however, and they talked about this in the podcast, it is classified as a potential and possible human carcinogen. And so it's banned in a majority of other countries. Because they've tried to do studies on it that link it to potential, like, risks of cancer, like higher risks of cancer, thyroid issues, metabolism issues, hormonal issues, and it's banned in certain areas of Asia, Europe, in Canada, UK. It's really interesting. It's a very, very interesting deep dive and rabbit hole to go down. But since then, I've literally been like, I want to get a flour mill so bad and just mill my own flour and see how much that improves my gut health and diet, because I think it's really fascinating. And the lady that was talking about it in the podcast she had like 30 years of experience within the fields of like what is it? There's a specific term for it, but it was like the food like processing and treatment like sciences, like that side of things. That's not the term for it, but it's that side of things. And like even got her degree related to that topic. So it was really interesting. That's my little health spiel for today's stream. But it does make me really interested in seeing, since you don't really have that issue as much with like pizza or like tortillas, like you were saying, it makes me wonder, like, if bread, like the rising bread that is made from like homemade like flour would affect you as much. I don't know. I think it's really fascinating. I think it's really interesting. My singing instructor kind of like introduced me to the topic a little bit, because she has her own like flour mill, and she makes like these like whole wheat pastries all the time, and they taste so good. And the actual difference between those and like a pastry from the store, and both how they taste and how they make you feel, is really crazy. Anyway, an enemy of yours. No, they'd never go as far as to send a little girl to do their bidding. Who's a little girl, huh? Oh, I love her. She's so sassy. I will have to try some. My sister-in-law mills her own and makes organic sourdough. Ooh, that sounds so good. That sounds so fucking good. I want to make sourdough again. It's been a while. No, leave them alone. Girl. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. She's the nuisance streamer. She's literally destroying property, private property. She kicked up an entire wooden chair. What leg technique? Next thing you know, she's gonna pick up one of the bowls with the noodles in them and like throw them at the innkeeper like it's fucking Johnny Somali or whatever. Dear Lord. You have quick reflexes, dodging without getting up. Miss. What? Can't you see I'm busy? This guy's a Liberi, right? Didn't the letter say we're looking for a lung? Hi, honey. Welcome home. She's like, huh? Oh, you're saying hi to Tufty? Then it's the one upstairs. It's you, right? Isn't it? Hey now, don't I deserve at least an apology? No, literally. Literally. Influencers be like... I caused a very public issue. I'm not going to apologize for it. We're just moving on to the next thing. Cool it, mate. Hmm? Ooh, this is a good CG. Oh, they're really busy. Sometimes the backgrounds make things look really empty. So I like getting the CGs like these that like show it's not as empty as you think it is. But it's also a little surprising every time it happens. Personally, I thought my attire was just dandy. Given her approach, I doubt she means well. You stroll in and abuse an innocent chair, not to mention almost giving that man a concussion for no reason. Give it up. Your cover's blown. Now play nice and hand it over. She's like, I want the thing you stole. I'll grant that it takes guts to sneak into the city in broad daylight, though. Miss Du, was it? I believe there might be a misunderstanding. Did you come from Lungmen? Yes. Are you carrying an antique wine cup with you? He's like, ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Here we go again. Then you have 1 minute to think up a good excuse. After that, you're handing it over and coming with me. The young lady's not too keen on hearing people out. Really makes me miss those kids of mine back home. They'd know better. He has kids? Does he work at I feel like he's pretty young. Does he work at like an orphanage or something? Like a little village with like a bunch of little kids? Or was he a teacher? What does he mean by this? I must know more. I must know more of his backstory. Don't look at me. Mr. Liang explained that he specifically entrusted you with bringing that wine cup from Lungmen. I just realized we haven't even gone to the battle yet. I forgot that we went into this for a battle. And if Mr. Liang says so, I believe it. Well, Master Shen, thanks for the vote of confidence. Odd though. This girl's bold enough to openly say she wants something that Mr. Liang requested. One of our aunties plucked this right from a child smuggler's hands. So if you were expecting any legal formalities... Is the cup noteworthy? I looked into it. There's only baseless legends. Rumors the smugglers heard from the locals. How did this become such a hassle? Nothing, mate. I've seen this in a movie before. As have I, but they'd usually call the officers at this point. They'd never jump into a fight, right? Hey, enough muttering! Got your excuse ready? The lady is certainly blessed with a loud voice. Might those two upstairs be suspects of a sort, then? Benefactor? Mate, I think that guy looks familiar. What? The fellow with the remarkably similar getup to mine? No, it can't be. They work with Rhodes Island. Guess there's a little resemblance, though? How about this, young lady? You've caught me fair and square. Nowhere to run. Now, if you'd call the police... Stalling for time, huh? All right. I was wondering how long you could anyway. Get up there. Don't let him get away. Ah, the classic line. A moment, please. What, you want to pay me back for earlier? Stand down. Let me finish my business, and I'll pay you for 2 days for lodging. All expenses. Sound good? Take a good long look, benefactor. If we've not got the wrong person, then a wonderful opportunity has landed in our laps. Mr. Lee? Ah. Let's see. Little blonde rabbit, ambiguously closed eyes. Dear Lord. A Rhodes Island operator? Miraculous. Of the taverns in Shangshu and all of Yan and all of the world, to think you'd have the fortune to run into an old friend here. So, how about we not sour the mood on this miraculous reunion? What the hell is going on? You're all together. Surround them. Nobody leaves until they hand over the booty. The booty! Hand over that booty. Ooh. This is pretty. Oh, what inspired this? I dreamt of the fable of the shadow's shadow counseling its shade, and this is my response. Then I'd like to see it. How do you plan to let these common objects manifest themselves? Take it as but an inadvertent act. Mock me not for it. What the? Just now. They're fighting! Oh my god, they're fighting! Benefactor, watch out. Oh, she's fine. I feel like Cruz is like one of the last people you gotta worry about. They're all civvies. Keep a light touch. Careful, that Liberi's from some martial school. Leave the countess to me. Uh-huh. Where'd she go? She's gone. Why is it always punch first, ask questions later? When did she get on the second floor? No need to hurt anyone, nothing, mate. Easy does it. Over here, Mr. Lee. So sorry to get you all caught up in this mess. Not like we expected to run into you, Mr. Lee. Well, let's get out of here first. The sound on this chapter is like really low. Some of the music for like their story chapters is always really, really quiet. And I wish it wasn't quite so quiet. Even with like the sound at max. Hey, are you ignoring me on purpose? You think you can just leave? I'm kind of surprised they made such a cutely designed character like her, and like I see her nowhere. Is she? I would assume that she's not playable then. Apologies, but you won't be passing. And who are you to decide? A fan? That swindler. No, that guest knows some rare kung fu, doesn't he? Zhang, sir? Shouldn't you step in before they ruin all the furniture on the ground floor? Fan Man's moves are probably meant to intimidate. He's being very slick about it, but the lady hasn't shown us everything yet either. If they work things out, we all come out richer and happier. Well, she's still being cautious, at least. Hey. She seems familiar, like from another story, but not sure. Yeah, she kind of does, doesn't she? All you fine people. Isn't that like a line from SpongeBob? Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people, won't you listen to me? Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think that was the quote. I forget what episode that was. Was that even SpongeBob? What was that from?
Huh?
Thank you for the hell redeem, Frost. In the late evenings of Shangshu's early spring, the wind arrives on time while the rain is no guarantee. So it has always been. Ooh, I love the way that they do like the lighting in these backgrounds too. It's so pretty. This like time of day in real life is literally like one of my favorite times of day. If not my favorite time of day. Like just alone, right? A man lifts his head to the skies. The clouds and mist unfurl. Hui and Ming waver. But at the furthest ends, one can faintly see the light of day. Never got into watching SpongeBob. It made me irrationally annoyed. Oh no. I loved SpongeBob. That was like my happy place. A spring chill hangs, and a light breeze flutters their clothes. Ooh! Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? He's so handsome. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just... Gorgeous man spotted. A screenshot. Don't worry about it. don't worry about it. click it exactly. My cousin let me just add that to the folder. My cousin tried to get me to watch it, and by the end, oh, you were just like, I'm done. I'm done. He should be here by now. Why do they keep making such handsome male characters and then not releasing them? I do hope that things conclude smoothly. Uma man. He's an Uma man. Not an Uma girl, an Uma man. Oh yeah, that's right. We're supposed to fight. Ooh,
all
look at the
operators must maintain
lanterns.
strict discipline.
Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, ink spirits again. Let me see. I want to do
I'm heading that way.
here. That. And then
Understood. Drill. Open a hole.
I'll hold this ground all on my own.
which is funny because I tried getting them into anime and they refused because it was frowned upon at the time. Now they're big Demon Slayer fans. Oh, I love Demon Slayer. I really adore Demon Slayer. I don't think I want to put him there. Question is, who do I want to put here?
Je suis partout.
You have never seen a real war. Pathetic runts.
Oh, Eliger.
You want to run? Before you do, remember to leave your valuables behind.
Spawns 2 wooden seals when defeated. Grindstone.
I try and keep my
Wooden
eyes
seal
open.
does not attack, cannot be blocked, must be damaged 2 times to defeat. It's so good. It's a really good anime. I think so, at least.
An improv from us. Wait! That's not the sword!
I can't put the cat here. No.
Whatever. Take this! Real estate question. This wonderful realm or a panoramic view of home? Which did you want again?
I feel like casters would be really good for this kind of map.
I've never...
Get in line for my bullet buffet!
3 novel scrolls when defeated. Took them 20 years to get them to watch Cowboy Bebop. Jesus. That's one of my favorite animes, I think. Go, Hilliger.
I'm right by you. Hark! Set mines in the bushes.
Maybe you didn't come straight to me. But don't forget to pay my fee straight away.
I feel like I'm losing so much range on her.
Found our prey. I knew you'd come straight to me, leader.
The lash of blade.
Oh, it's a little
The
late on that.
flesh
Oh
to
well.
flay.
I will not fall.
Go, Helliger, go! Nice. Beautifully done. Which funny story, first time I heard of Cowboy Bebop, I was trying to find the rest of the vision of Escaflowne and was like, that sounds like a dumb anime. Now it's one of my favorites. Yeah, sounds about right. It's always the ones with like really interesting like titles like those, I feel like. Huh? What's this pause for? Don't tell me I was a little too heavy-handed and hurt you in my carelessness, young lady. So you know some flowery kung fu. Happy? Your buccaneers already fled on us, so there's no sense tangling with you any longer, you... What's your name? Nothing. The latter man of Tsusu and Yuwu. Or Wuyu. What kind of comment gives his real name? That must be some stupid kung fu stage name. Ah, how keen-witted you are. So you're not going to let me pass to chase them, right? Hence why I compliment your keen wit. Shut it with your flapping. What are you waiting for? Let's take him. Miss, we'll help you out. Hold it. Yep. Because, you know, USA Cowboy not the same as cool space kung fu gun-toting cowboy, yeah. This is still an inn. I can't have you two making a mess of the restaurant and fools of us all. What will the passerbys think? However, you two fought marvelously. In honor of your eye-opening display, I won't ask you to cover the costs. But for now, please rein it in. Call it a day, for my sake. Do pardon us, good proprietor. We'll resolve this misunderstanding forthwith, then make amends at your door. I'll let you go, this time, for the innkeep. I don't know how you're involved with that guy, but I'd hand him over if I were you. Cover for him, and you're an accomplice. You're free to go for now, but Changshu doesn't tolerate outlaws. If this were simply a matter of outlawry, you could have called the police. What has you resorting to force, Miss Du? Nothing is right. No matter the reason, a mere disagreement shouldn't bring you to fisticuffs. Why, you... Now, miss. Let's have your people leave. Miss, do we just let him go? We could grab him, then wait for the Lungmanite to take the bait. Quiet. We've already let the Lungmanite escape. Keeping this guy with us all night wouldn't be much use. Figured it out, she looks like Swire. She does kind of look like Swire. Probably the same artist, I would assume. Besides, could you even restrain him? And you're still holding back some moves, aren't you? Hardly. Friendship is wealth. Now, friendship is wealth. If the young lady here is willing to take a step back, then I couldn't ask for anything more. I won't forget this. Nothing. Please don't waste your memories on me. This seemed to have so much to forget. Roku, Nana. the game that they'd like always play in the pool? Where it's like you say something and everybody has to say it like back or whatever. What, and your like eyes are closed and you have to like chase them. What is that game? What is that game? Oh, like Marco Polo. Marco Polo. Marco Polo. Oh my, Mr. Nothing, another man to support you. Did you see my post in Discord? I saw like this one there. Okay, I have to post the other guy too because I really like the boatman like NPC in this event. But then there was also the Uma dude, and I was like, who is this? Who is this? Carefully, carefully. Good. I'll get a decent head start from here. I'm only listening to Mr. Zhang. If you want to see how things play out outside, be my guest. I suggest you sit tight and listen to... Oh, there he goes. He's gone. Hey, where'd he go? How did this happen? What are you all doing? You weren't exactly clear on whether we were letting him go, miss. Don't just stand there. After him. Yes, miss. I wonder if she's like related to Swire at all. Hey, Miss Dew, don't you think you're making too big of a mess? Out of my way. I don't... Whatever, this isn't my problem anymore. Dad, why were you acting like this doesn't concern you? You even stopped me. Oh, that's her dad. He's wearing a yukata. You're also wearing what might be a perfect match. Oh my god. I need them to show the boatman dude again because I really liked his design a ton. You were making trouble. Trouble my ass? You knew they'd go through Yingfang Road, right? Isn't that why you were here waiting for them? We've got eyes in dozens of inns and eateries in the city. Catching some blind idiot of a thief's not hard. Who's the blind idiot here? She's like, ah, shit. Shut down immediately. You don't know what that wine cup is, let alone what the Lungmanite might have up his sleeve. Not to mention how capable those people were. If they were willing to cause a commotion, they'd have won, and come out looking reasonable too. But what? Do you know just how significant their mission is? Or who the anonymous client is? You think you're all it takes to put hired escorts to shame? God damn. Tearing into her. This guy! I really like this guy's design a ton. Let me just... Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna post that one in the... Him and Lee, too. Lee has a really good design as well. Let's post that. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm a very, very simple woman. Very straightforward. Sorry, everyone. I should have been leading the way, but here we are in this plight. I never imagined something like this would await us in Changshu City, though. Was it really alright to leave that young man alone? Have we abandoned him? The innkeeper and the pushy woman seem to know each other. I'm worried our rear guard hero might not slip away so easily. Huh? How do you figure, Mr. Lee? She was clearly mindful of him while making her move. That'd never fool me. Get fooled in my line of work and you're out of business. Oh. Then we can only hope he's a fast runner, and honestly, I'd vouch for that. Mood. Will he really be okay? He'll be right as rain. The girl wouldn't dare to make a scene in broad daylight, right? It's a quiet street, but someone's gonna notice. Phew, that's a relief. but fancy meeting you Rhodes Islanders here. And what brings you to Shengshu, Mr. Lee? Commission at your office? I suppose. Just a private matter entrusted to me by an old friend, though. Is it that box? That it is. But this truly is bizarre. Why would anyone in Shengshu dare to steal Mr. Liang's property? It's not bizarre at all. If we could slip into Shengshu without a fuss, why would our Mr. Liang have bothered to seek me out? Mr. Liang? An old schoolmate. You can think of him as the Wei Yanwu of Shengshu. Well then, Mr. Wei, huh? By the sound of it, you all know Lord Wei of Lungmen quite well. Maybe the average man on the street wouldn't, but those of us sifting through Lungmen scraps, sure we all do. Recognizing Lord Wei and being recognized by him are very different things. You're not wrong, but let's leave me and Wei Yanwu's somewhat rocky relationship out of this. Ah, a shame I'll never meet anyone of Lord Wei's caliber. Sure, he's extraordinary, but not that extraordinary. You're kind of making it sound like Mr. Liang's no big deal by comparison. Does he count as a big deal? He does. Why wouldn't he? Wait, do you mean Lord Wei of Lungmen doesn't? Or Mr. Liang doesn't? Then I suppose everyone's a big deal these days. Back then, he was just a hothead who didn't even know the meaning of the word adapt. You're the same as ever, huh, Mr. Lee? Ha, what's it matter now with me eking out my days in Lungmen while he officiates all of Shengshu? We haven't met in forever. Look there, it's that young man. He's like out of breath, just like dying. Nothing, all right, mate. Ow, 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 ow. Hands off, I'm aching all over this poor man. You may not realize this, but that young girl just now went utterly berserk. Merely warding her off tested every bone in me, and it was only by the proprietor's timely intervention that I had a gap through which to scurry. With the way you came running over, you're obviously completely fine. They're so funny. Their dynamic is really cute. Fan tucked in hand and everything. So care to repeat that? Tested every bone? There's no fooling you, benefactor. I will say, though, it's been far too long since I last used so many moves. The muscle ache alone is... And this young man is? Operator Mr. Nothing. Imagine introducing yourself as just nothing. I may not have formally taken the post, but my devoted heart and tireless efforts have long since beaten to Rhodes Island's tune. So you're a new operator, friend. Good to meet you. Well met, well met. I hear from my benefactor that you're also an ally to Rhodes Island. As expected of Rhodes Island, friend to all and beloved by the masses, that they'd strike an accord with a fine soul like yourself, just call me Old Lee. How kind of you, Brother Lee. Well then, brother. You say you only got out once the innkeeper intervened? Precisely so. What of it? Seems things aren't as simple as I thought. This isn't the place to stand and chat. Too many ears. I'd never forgive myself for another setback. Then we'll head straight for the Liang estate. As for our friends... I was only told to meet with you. Bringing any more could be a little... never mind. I doubt Mr. Liang's so small-minded. And you did both help us out, so we'll go together. The Liang estate, huh? I'd really rather not bother anyone else. It's fine, you're with me. Decisive words, Brother Lee. Good. If that's settled, then let's be quick. Come, this way. Ooh, another weird, like, memory thing? Brother Lee? I'll be right there. Is he good? I don't think he's good. Oh, what's that? Oh. Oh? What's this? Are these strange pets the new trend in Changshu? Oh. It's so cute. Brotherly, don't fall behind. I'm coming. I'm coming. Doggy. Spicy doggy. Oh.
No need to thank me. I hardly broke a sweat.
Oh, thank you, Mixaparato. Thank you. Alright. Give me 1 second again. We're gonna run ad break, so pre-roll is turned off. And then we'll be right back. We'll keep going. We'll try to get as far as we can. Oh, hi Chip! Hi Chip, welcome in! I feel so bad. You scheduled that as soon as I'm gonna go to ad break. Welcome, 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 welcome! Oh my god, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 3 months, that's crazy. How are you doing? I hope everything's going well. Thank you, fam. Welcome in, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna run that ad break and grab probably a small snack. And I'll be right back and we'll keep going. We'll try to get as far into this as we can today. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I grabbed a small snack, so I might pause and not speak the lines and just click through it every so once in a while I eat my snacky snack. I got yogurt and oats. Yum, 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 yum. Great, just woke up. Aw, hell yeah. Hell yeah, good morning. Not the happy sad, oh no. But good morning, good morning. Welcome to stream. Let's see. Unseekable place. Is that who you seek at the peak of a cloud-shrouded mount? Or perhaps right there in your dreams? What's the map on this one? I feel like I need casters for this event. Look at map. Dang cool. I like these kinds of maps a lot. Who should we use? I think the current layout is fine. Might replace, oh god, why am I suddenly blanking on her name? Virtuosa with, like, someone else. We shall see. I wish I had Pramonix for this. The cold spell of springtide. It harkens me back to many scenes of the past. My academic pursuits, my career in business, my training in the martial arts, and my entrance into politics. In those bygone times, we were inseparable. Kind friends and mentors were always there for us, each of them hoping to realize their own grand aspirations. What about now? The green bricks have yet to be cleaned, spring has long since begun, yet the snow lingers white as pearls. Was practicing on one of the super bosses in E33 more annoying than the first one, easier than the third one? Interesting. Interesting. I love the boss fights in that game. It's so good. I really want to finish getting caught up in Enfield story so that I can play some more E33 on stream. Because I still have so much Arknights story to catch up on too. Lots of games I want to play on stream. So just start streaming every day.
24/7, baby.
24/7, no. Are the super bosses really fun, Chip? Or are they just like really annoying? Oh. It's kind of cut off by my tail a little bit, but I'm going to click through it. His design is so good. Also, I'm getting like oats stuck in my teeth. It's driving me nuts.
Oats, oats.
Oats, 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 oats. Thanks, honey. Thank you. Uma's be like Mr. Leon. Leon Chun, long time no see. Indeed, it's been a while. You ventured far, Lee. He's got like the Milnar look to him. Just imagine you had to parry like 5 to 28 attacks. That's such a wide range. That's a really wide range for a number of attacks. That's crazy. I would have been like, do I get a chance to attack now? Is it my turn yet? Mom said it's my turn with the attack button.
I apologize for this.
Oh god, Rain. Oh God, are you asking me if I'm available for repo? Is that what's happening right now? Oh, hydration station. I just had Wawa though. I'll take some more Wawa. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, Wave. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. How's it going? I don't think I have anything like super planned tomorrow. Stream was tentative. There's some stuff that's like personal projects I want to work on. As long as I can get those done, then I will most likely be free. I think Crow was hacked. You have repo planned. Making the decision for me, I see. Are we sure we're playing turn-based game? Because I think it's my turn to be a fucking victim of these attacks. LMAO. Just make all of your attacks like counters. You also need a Mr. Yona Cat to play with us a different game. They want you to play games with them, honey. He's a little, he was socially awkward about his response and went, don't smack me as you go by.
No, I didn't.
Gas! Gas!
You could say it. You could say that I was doing it.
It's all right. It was just a very light love tap. But he was like okay. Oh, Tufty is flipping out about that food.
Yeah, he's very hungry. He's a freak.
Okay, I'm gonna keep eating my yogurt. In the meantime, I will click through this as I read it in my mind, so we can just keep progressing. A Baba Boo? Or Baba Booey? That bag is so loud every time. This yogurt is so hitting the spot. No, Mr. Boatman, don't leave. You're so handsome. Don't leave.
You mean Mr. Ferryman?
No, he's called Mr. Boatman. Look at him.
Mr. Boatman?
Yeah, Boatman. See? Boatman. Like Goatman.
The Goat Man.
The Goatman. Oh, thank you for the 3-stream streak, Wave. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not the lick emote, Jesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Are people getting hacked in the server? They're both so handsome. No, don't hurry back. Stay. Stay here. No! We never saw him again. How did Crow get hacked? how did Crow get hacked? I remember I used to know someone on Discord from like another game that was like a mobile game for like a guild that I was in, who would get hacked literally every single time. They fell for it like every single time. And it felt like it was like once every couple weeks they get like hacked. And we'd be like, how are you doing this? Handsome Mr. Uma. Alright, I'm almost done with my yogurt. I'm almost done. I'll finish it up and then I can focus more on the story. standing so fucking far away from him. Like, why does Lee have to stand that far away from this man? He's like, I gotta social distance. At least 6 feet. What kind of yogurt are we eating? I am having the mixed berry chobani with oats. And as my boyfriend and I chanted earlier, oats, 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 oats. Okay, I got it out. Don't say that when I'm eating my yogurt. Damn. It's gonna make me choke. I'm gonna like spit it out everywhere. Ain't you losing this time? Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah, 7 stream streak. Thank you, Chip. Honey bunches of oats are good on yogurt. Ooh. Ooh, it does sound really good. It keeps getting stuck in my teeth though, and it's kind of driving me nuts. It's almost gone though. It's literally like just the scraps in here. I'm so sad. I'm so sad it's like already gone. Is he gonna say like his actual name? Frost, I'm scared to answer this question. Frost, what does that mean? Frost, what does that mean? No, I haven't. No. Mods ban that man. Mods get him. Ice him. Oh, dear Lord. Will you please call me Mr. Nothing? And I'm Cruz. I'm an operator on deployment from Rhodes Island Pharmaceuticals. I always forget that Rhodes Island is technically a pharmaceuticals company, which has an ongoing business relationship with Mr. Lee. We only bumped into each other in Changshu by chance, though. Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Leon. And does the trip go so hard? Mods take his dick. Rip his dick off. Give him the old dick twister. It really does, Chip. It does. Both of these characters are like so well designed. Like holy shit. This is like peak like street fashion, I feel like. Especially Lee's. By chance, and here I thought you hired messengers to escort you from Lungmen. So you are aware that messengers exist. Then perhaps you should have hired them to run your errands instead of me. Oh, he's a bit salty about it, ain't he? It was no trivial matter, and the journey was long. I couldn't trust just anyone. But you could trust me? Give me a break. What was I supposed to do if I ran into bandits on the way? Which he kind of did at the end. With the one girl trying to, like, beat his ass. I would do street fashion if I was still a twink instead of a bear. It's such a... I was not expecting to read that. That's a really good line. Listen. You can still do street fashion. Don't be a coward. You can do it, I believe. Fonzie Bear. If you thought it a hassle, you could have written back and refused. Please, like there'd be another chance with that trinket of yours. By the time your letter made it to me, the smugglers were already in Lungmen. When did I have time to write back and tell you to find somebody else? I had to get someone looking into them straight away, smashing up their hideout too while we were at it. Waka waka, dear lord. You guys are cracking me up. Stop it. Stop it. Fortunately, the kids working for me are more than capable of holding the fort. Otherwise, I wouldn't have time for this errand of yours. How old is Lee? Because he knows both of these dudes. Like, and Yen's pretty old. So like Lee looks really young. But he's acting like he's like in his 50s. It's the brain cell. You guys are bouncing it back and forth between each other like a ping pong ball. I love that her name is Waifu. Waifu material. Sounds like waifu's MO to me, and I'm guessing Mr. Lee took this as an excuse to skip town rather than deal with everything on his plate. Seeing as you are Lee's business partners, we shouldn't be discussing this at the door. Please come in. We have enough guest rooms for everyone. What an honor to be personally received by Shangshu's magistrate. Best we accept then. Oh, he's so salty. Waifu! I love her design too. Her design is also really good. Please, this way. You have our thanks, Mr. Leung. Are we gonna get attacked in the fancy mansion? Benefactor, we were just worrying about where to stay the night, and there's still some time until our meeting. Why not get some rest here? Oh, spicy dog. Benefactor? Nothing. Guess I'm just tired. Mr. Lee, do we have to tell Mr. Leung about what just happened? Yes, we should. Look at the sky. It's filled with clouds. It'll probably rain tonight. Oh, again? What is going on with the magical teacup he has? What's the matter, Lee? Nothing. Some landscapes flash through my mind is all. Maybe it's been way too long since I last visited Shangshu and the nostalgia is getting to me. Willow, why are you on the table? Miss Du, how did it go? How did what go? That ugly old Zhang gave me an earful. What should we do then? I told you, we can't always listen to them. If that's all we ever do, we won't have a future. Just do as I say. Alright, I'll call everyone up. They're gonna attack that mansion, aren't they? Mm-hmm. How will you deal with the Lungmanite now? I'll go see him myself. Some things are best discussed with an open heart. Discussions don't work out, she just attacks them. How about a drink? I'll pass. I have work later. Mood? You had me travel thousands of li to bring you a wine cup, and you won't indulge me with one little drink? I went through hell and high water for this thing, you know. Drink makes fools of us all. Drink makes fools of us all. One of the Liangchans of yesteryear's favorite sayings. Full glad I am to know that Mr. Liang still cannot hold his liquor. So funny. And full glad I am to know that you're still that good old foul-mouthed Lee. I've sent someone to investigate what happened at Jingyun Inn. I doubt things are as simple as they seem. If we really don't know, then no need to stir up the hornet's nest. Such is the society we live in. Especially when simply waiting for me to leave the city would more or less solve all our troubles. Are you sure you don't need to check on the cup? The roads were bumpy. I could very well have flattened it under my posterior. Dear Lord. Lee's saying he has a fat ass. His big dumpy crushed to the cup, actually. If you didn't feel it worth mentioning, then it must be safe and sound. Trunk in the trunk confirmed. I say you take a look anyway. I hand-delivered this beauty all the way from Lungmen after all. Ooh, it's got the little, like, sigil and everything on it. So this is it. Now, indulge my curiosity. What makes it so special? At the price it was going for in the smuggler's auctions, it may as well have been a buy one get one free sale. A rumor circulating among the smugglers did catch my attention, though. Apparently this thing was at the center of a ghost story in the village it was found. Do tell. They say the cup can make the things around it come to life. Is there any proof? If there were any proof to a ghost story, you'd have heard it about on it. Blah, blah, blah. You'd have heard about it on the news by now. I only know the rumors. And what of the smugglers? All taken to the LGD. That's good to hear. Actually, there is another matter I would like you to take care of. Well, you summoned me all the way from Lungmen. You may as well get your money's worth while I'm here. But for now... Well, it seems you won't let me go without sharing a drink with you. I'll save business for later then. You haven't changed, old friend. Carefree as always. Come, sit. Now you're the master? How are your days in Lungmen? I heard you're a private investigator now? Right. And Huai's daughter is staying with me too. You know Huai, the kung fu lunatic. No wonder you asked me to look into his whereabouts all of a sudden. I've been taking care of waifu for a while now, actually. I even went to her university graduation ceremony in his place. Am I supposed to walk her down the aisle when she gets married too? Lee confirmed dad. Man, I wish I had some firewood to have a fire. Ooh, that sounds really nice, actually. Waifu's a good girl, but she's got a terrible father. His daughter, she's grown so much. Time flies, Liangchun. Indeed. I heard you took up a job in government, and with your personality and skills, I figured you had a bright future ahead of you. Never did I imagine that our reunion would take so many years, though. I'm sure everyone will be happy to hear you managed to get back on your feet. Hardly. I just realized that some things aren't nearly as much of a headache as figuring out how to put food on the table. It's been a while since I had your cooking. You're a big shot who governs a large city. Stop looking back so fondly on the tough times we struggled through. Instead, think back to the times when we lacked opportunities to use our talents and make sure the youngsters in your city have them. Isn't that what we used to vex you the most? Indeed. Still, glad to see you're still the type to never ever hold a woman. Jesus. No beaches? No beaches? Maidenless? Maidenless behavior. I don't waste firewood unless I have to because we use it to heat during the winter. Ooh. God, I just love like using the fireplace in winter for heat is so nice. I was worried I'd come to Shengshu only to find you'd started a family, which would make me... Mr. Liang, you have a guest? They're lovers. Not a waste, cause what a pretty fire! LMAO. Miss Ning, I'm afraid now is not a good time. What do you mean now isn't a good time? I'm just a messenger. I'll be taking my leave soon. Oh, she's cute! This is a really cute design too. Burn chat instead. Alright. Alright, chat. Time to go. Good evening, Mr. Liang and Mr. Messenger. That's right, young miss. Explain. Explain. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, all the emotes. Oh, no. She's a coworker. Mighty fine coworker you have over at this hour. It's barely past dinner time. Oh. Might you have forgotten our engagement tonight? No, it's just... Please don't mind me. I have a few errands that just came to mind. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're lovers. They were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. I'll leave you to it, Mr. Liang. If you need anything else, try to finish your business first. They were co-workers. Wait, Lee. He's like, I'm out. He's like, I'm too old for this shit. Well, seems I'm in trouble. History said they were just friends. All the historians said they were just friends. What the fuck is playing over? Honey.
What?
What was that video that I
Some
just...
lady getting kicked out of an Airbnb?
Oh, the Airbnb video?
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord. I looked over because the lack of attention span. And on my boyfriend's monitor, I just see, like, this clip of a lady, like, falling down the fucking stairs. And I was like, holy shit, dude. And it was from Papa Meat's video on Airbnbs. Where, like, I guess a lady had, like, stayed in an Airbnb and, like, paid for it. And, like, the dude that owned the Airbnb came back suddenly and he was like, no, you have to leave. You have to leave. And he, like, fucking kicked her down the stairs. It was insane. Died together with a lifelong friend / roommate, aka lesbians. Guess she is blushing menacingly while looking at Mr. Nothing. Tsuka. I have a song for you. Oh my god. Nothing, mate. We're just looking for some grub. Does this really need to be such a big deal? What's the song? It's not like Neon's here. I'm fine with whatever. No one's going to complain. Absolutely not, my benefactor. I must apologize for what happened earlier by finding you the very finest establishment. Honey, are you gonna find me the very finest establishment?
Yes.
No, I will not chillax. Oh, he said yes! He said yes! I'll DM it to you. Okay. I will never chillax, Suka. Never. Okay, so how come we're in an empty alley? You don't understand. Everyone in Yan has to be has a handful of hole-in-the-wall eateries they hold dear to their hearts. Flavors that simply cannot be enjoyed anywhere else, no matter how reputable. He's talking about the trash can. They're in an empty alley, and he's talking about hole-in-the-wall eateries that hold flavors. It's a trash can. It's a trash can. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This is raccoon behavior. It's trash. It's just trash. It's like a giant garbage bin, and there's like a full fancy restaurant setup inside the closed garbage bin, and it's just garbage. You savor the memories and taste the feelings, and is he flirting with her? Shireen is here. I summon her into being. The like room lights up as she like appears just randomly. You're not even a local. How can anywhere here be dear to your heart? Now put that travel guide away. If you insist, he's been following a travel guide this entire time. Do you have some kind of four-dimensional pocket? Where are you keeping all those weird books? You keep taking us down alleyways too, trying to lure out the people who attacked us earlier? We're wards of the city's magistrate. What do we have to be afraid of? Besides, they're hardly the upstanding sort. Rather than wait for them to come to us, I say we nip this in the bud before our rendezvous with the others. The safest play would be to hole up in the Liang estate and contact the closest field office to send operators to meet us in Shangshu. Who is this? Who was that? Who was the mysterious robed stranger? That was like the secret cult outfit. I've been meaning to ask, but are there many Yanese at Rhodes Island? Now that you mention it, I don't think there's all that many. But it also feels like I run into them just about everywhere. It's strange. Rhodes Island? Rhodes Island. Mm-hmm. Infected walking freely in the city? Oh god, are we gonna go on like the infected like soap? It's been a while. Cause I've been doing all the side stories. And the infected I feel like don't get brought up as much in some of the ones we've been doing so far. Benefactor, watch out. Oh my god, they're literally trying to kill them. It's a cult. It's a fucking cult. What is this mask? It's kind of scary. Such a lightning fast reaction. What a surprise. What is this about? Mr. Nothing thinks fast and moves even faster, as do most kung fu practitioners. However, the brawny man strikes more quickly than even the skip of Mr. Nothing's heartbeat, reaching his throat. Jesus. Oh my god. Don't try anything funny. Nothing! Don't do it, mate! Do you know your companion's identity? Do you know she belongs to an infected organization? Benefactor, to be quite honest, I'm afraid I couldn't do anything even if I wanted to. What's more, this is a government official. What a strange fan you wield. You are a master of your techniques, but you have yet to kill. He's a government official, he dresses like this. They're cultists. They're all in a cult. Governments be like. At least you are aware of your weaknesses. Have we met? We have not. However, it seems you two are somehow connected to the Deputy Minister of the Central Judicial Office. You mean Lacey? Right. I saw you in our operational records before. You're... Who is this guy? Mysterious man I don't recognize from main story that I haven't gotten to yet. Taihe. Deputy Monitor Censor of the Department of Discipline and Supervision. Oh, thank you for the hydration station. I definitely need it. I shall drink my wawa. Whew. By the way, I hope you're okay with punk rock. Oh, I'm good with the majority of music, to be honest. I love music so much. Department of Discipline and Supervision? Infected. What is your purpose here in Shanshu? What happened at Kowu City? Why did Dusk leave the mountains? And how is Rhodes Island involved? Benefactor, is this about Miss Dusk? I love her scrunched up thinking face. Do what I do to Rain and use it immediately after the cooldown is over. Slow waterboarding. Slow waterboarding over the course of like a 6-hour stream. Keeping quiet, are we? There's no need to probe Rhodes Island, sir. We've already gone through all the formalities as infected. If you want to know about our operators' private lives, though, there's truly nothing I can tell you. Not that I know about anything, anyway. Operators? A bestial Sui taking an office job? Unheard of. It seems the Central Judicial Office was highly negligent in its handling of Rhodes Island. So you tailed us, huh? Not at all? But you won't let us go? That depends on how cooperative you are. Her cooldown is only a minute! Oh my god. Though you probably wouldn't like the concert I went to was black metal, but damn, did I have fun. Ooh, hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've listened to like a lot of black metal. I think metal's one of the ones that I can be kind of hit or miss on. It entirely depends on my mood. On like what music I want to listen to, right? And it's funny because like I always hear when I watch like Meat Canyon on YouTube, he talks about like black metal a lot. Did you not know that, Frost? LMAO. That depends on how cooperative you are. I'm so glad you had like so much fun at the concert though. It's been so long since I've gone to a concert. They're just, some of the tickets nowadays for like specific artists are really expensive. And I just haven't really been interested in many of like the current artists nowadays. Noted the abuse. You're starting to keep a tally. No need to be so confrontational, Uncle Tae. Oh! Zool. Lord Zool. Is this the first time we get to meet him? I love his design so much. I'd really like to get him eventually as well. I've spoken with the other candle holders to better understand the situation. These Rhodes Island related individuals are currently guests of the Shangshu Magistrate. They may be involved with the Mount Huichi incident, but they clearly mean no offense. We needn't come to blows. I like the almost like messiness of this like CG where you can like see the brushstrokes here. It's so good. I really love operatic metal. Me too! I really like symphonic metal a ton. I was seeing a lot of like symphonic metal covers for like Nier Automata when it came out. My apologies. Uncle Tae is usually a quiet man, but for whatever reason, he is unusually agitated today. Yeah, he's unusually agitated because he's a piece of shit and he's discriminating against infected. I'm Zuole, a court messenger. We will leave it at that. Oh, sisters, I'm back from war. Welcome back. You were gone for a while. Did you find what you were looking for? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you got some nice good snacky snacks. I'm Cruz, a Rhode Island operator. Chuyo, otherwise known as Rhode Island Operator Nothing, although not yet officially. Miss Cruz, Mr. Nothing, please accept my apologies. I like the idea that he's just like holding this man back. I understand the transgression was Uncle Tae's, but allow me to remind you. If you're not too involved with those sisters, I suggest you put an end to that relationship while you still can. Never! Friendship is the best! Neon's my friend and coworker, and Dusk's my friend's pain-in-the-rear sister. So is that in the while we still can stage or not? Hell yeah, Cruz, you tell him. I got an iced coffee and a donut. The bus takes forever, but I can't drive, so I must endure. Ooh, I feel that. I feel that. The amount of times when I was at university and I'd take like the light rail and it would be like a 15-minute wait, which isn't bad. It's really not a bad wait at all. But the problem was when I knew the schedule for the light rail and I'd get there just as the like train is like loading up, and so like because it was like a long way to walk up to it, and you could literally like see it as you're walking up, and even if you're running up to it, it can still pull away. And there was literally one time I literally got to like the doors and they closed and it pulled away, and I was like, I swear to God, dude. I was like, I've been bamboozled for the last time. I may have to send you one of my favorite band, but I understand not everyone's cup of tea, but it hits so many buttons. Ooh, for sure. For sure, for sure. I'm still in this country. To tell the truth, you've likely already crossed the line. Thanks for the tip then. She's like, I'm not gonna listen to it. Miss Cruz, you're a woman of extraordinary courage and skill. Look at his design, it's so good. Now, we have other business to attend to. Please excuse us. He's such an absolute unit. Man's like bricked up, dude. This is literally like he's cosplaying a brick right now is what I'm just like picturing. I either have to learn how to drive or move to the city so I can take the train. Now he's wearing shoulder pads. It's like his shoulders end right here, but like the shoulder pads just keep going. It makes me think of the Kylo Ren meme where his shirt is off but his pants are pulled like way too high up, so he just looks like a rectangle. I hope Magistrate Liang will give the Department of Discipline and Supervision an acceptable answer regarding the Rhodes Island affair. Excuse us. Nosy bitch. Benefactor, are you okay? That gave me such a start. I sprained my ankle. I'm okay though. Nothing, mate. A messenger accompanied by the Department of Discipline and Supervision's Deputy Monitor Censor. Oh god, the titles just keep going. As his retainer. What a load of poppycock. They really took us for fools. Seems they're also well aware of the bizarre events in which we found ourselves at Kou City and Mount Huichi. Even a fool can glean that the sisters are no ordinary beings. But all this is a little, beyond imagination. We're finally digging into the lore slowly. The what's it called? Not controversy. It's the conspiracy. The conspiracy. Let's head back to the Liang estate first. Now's not the time to be wandering around. We need to meet up with them as soon as possible. Doggy! Spicy dog! Huh? What about him? Nah, it was probably just some small critter. Spicy dog. Does not like you to sigh so much. Are you so unhappy to see me tonight, my lord? No. Is something the matter? Must I have urgent matters to seek your companionship? No. When shall we take to the mountains and see the place? The weather is still cold. I heard you've been ill as of late. You should be avoiding the mountains. 'Tis always the case in early spring. It makes me long for the hot tea served at Shuzol Peak. Right. I will go with you when I have the time. Are they like in an arranged marriage kind of situation? That was your guest, was he not? You were never one to engage in small talk with messengers. Perhaps you might settle for leave the goods there, stop wasting my time? No, I doubt you would say that last part. After all, you are a man of proper etiquette, my lord. Nothing escapes you, Miss Ning. Where is he from? Lungmen. So far away? Ah, he came all this way to see you. I should not have intruded. Not at all. He's not one to mind such trivialities. My, how strange. To think you'd say that about someone. Here I thought you would be the same aloof man to everyone. I don't... What is he doing here? I entrusted some matters to him. What sorts of matters? All trivial. So you invited an old friend from 1,000 li away only for trivial matters. He's bad at lying. If you will not tell me, I shan't ask. However, this world is full of hardships. Such is life. If you were to anguish over each and every one of them, you would only be overburdening yourself. Didn't Liang say this guest room was for me to use as I please? Let's ignore the fact that you came into my room uninvited. Why are you making tea? My tea, mind you. It's not yours, it's Mr. Liang's. And I made you a cup too. Satisfied? So you plan to continue your accusations, Miss Du? Take a guess. I don't suppose you're bold enough to try anything in such a pretty mansion. My tea. Why don't you start by telling me why you're here? Aren't you the confident one? still carefree enough to make conversation with me. Well, you made tea. Alright, fine. I'll get to the point. I'm here because I need your help. Alright. Huh? Now that's odd. I thought you'd be more cautious. Why so agreeable? Liang Jun let you into his home. What is there to worry about? Do you know him? I pleaded him to let me in, that's all. My father's always had a good relationship with the government. I see. Last time we met, I was going to steal your cup. Not mine, Mr. Liang's. Let him deal with the troublesome stuff. I only bother with whatever troubles come my way. Don't they have like a whole detective agency? I think they do, yeah. I feel like there's a couple of them at this point. Kind of like how there's like, I think there's like a few like messenger like groups or something. Like delivery groups in it as well. So you'll believe me? What reason do I have to hold a grudge against a young lady? All of us were young once. And all of us have had to put up an act just to save face. Who's saving face? I was... Did you get in a fight with the innkeeper? Huh. I'm starting to understand just what a terrifying person you are. You seem lax and carefree, but you actually know everything like the back of your hand. People like you are the most terrifying. Song, waifu, and someone else, can't remember his name. The dog dude, I'm blanking on his name, but I know what he looks like. He's like a defender unit. Yeah, Ak. Though the dog dude isn't Ak. Ak is the doctor dude. The questionable doctor dude. At the very least, I wouldn't attack someone with a chair on our first meeting. She's like, Now tell me what this is about, and be honest, this is a negotiation. Innkeeper Zheng, my father took on a job from a court noble. They want that wine cup of yours. About what I figured, but earlier you were helping him with that. Why the sudden change of heart? I won't go into the details, it's just, I don't want him to succeed. So? Will you not believe me if I don't tell you why? Try not to ask questions that you already know the answer to. You want to come across as sincere. If he succeeds, it doesn't matter how big a role I played, he'll make me take full credit for it. This court association has made itself a lot of enemies, and for all the weight it has thrown around, it's stuck by the old rules even now that the messenger industry is taken off. They're always left out for being slower to react than everyone else. That's why my father always told me to keep my mouth shut, to hide my shortcomings. He wants me to act like a frivolous playgirl who pisses away his riches. Also, no one will give me a second thought. Then, I'd secretly run errands for the court, both to curry favor and win over my lackeys. Only then will he finally entrust me with the family business. Well, that's an innkeeper for you, always so calculating. But I'm not part of the equation. Whether it's the Du Yaoye, who will inherit the association, or the Miss Du, who's always throwing money around, both are what others expect me to be. Someone say curry. That's your sleeper agent activation term. So you want to take this chance to ensure your old man has to stay put and right the ship. That way you won't need to take over as the new innkeeper. Am I getting this right? Not quite. The royal court doesn't often come to the association with a job. If this deal falls through, there is no way my father is going to hand me the keys to the association just yet. Most people my age look to me for a way out. I told them that if my father's deal falls through, the association won't expect anything from us youngsters anymore. But either way, you're still waiting for your old man to pass the baton to you. What's the difference? That's nothing more than an arrangement to keep us in line. Once I inherit the association, I will have to follow the rules. And the rules go way beyond my father. That's why you've come to me to help you put on this play of yours. That it is. Say, oh, here comes the airplane. Jesus, please cook chicken curry and give it to Lee. Is that allowed? Is that allowed? Lizard man eats chicken. Chicken are like so fucked up in being carnivores because they literally just don't differentiate. They see something and they're like, this tastes like food, I'm gonna eat it. I had paneer curry for dinner last night. Ooh, paneer curry is so good. Oh my god, that's like really close to what I get at our local Indian food place. Ooh, ooh, it's so good. Somebody's just trolling around. You're all good, Suka. Oh my god. Have you ever seen the little videos of like lizards eating, where it's like their owner will make them an entire platter that's like a birthday platter, and it's just like decked out finer than for like a person, but it's for the little lizard, and they just like record it. It's so cute. Yo, is that your name, young my lady? What about it? On the silent autumn night, lingering sorrows yet grapple my heart, a long night that never ceases. Yao Ye refers to the long night from that lovely poem. Too bad. I prefer going out at twilight. Girl mood. Same. Same. Since this is a deal, though, what's in it for me? There's somebody out there, from the royal court, who wants what you have, but you didn't let them have it. Do you understand what that means? My friend never told me to hand it over. Besides, isn't he a member of said court? Mr. Liang had you come all this way. He has something else for you, doesn't he? Only trivial matters. Whatever. I don't really care. It's just now that it's come to this, you won't be able to pretend you've got nothing to do with it anymore, no matter what you intend. I can help you. At the very least, I can guarantee you'll make it back to Lungmen in one piece. Fair point. I love how glowy Lee's eyes are too. It's really nice. It's a really nice little touch to his design. It's a deal then. It's a deal. Talking to you is easier than I expected. Relax. I may not want to be the innkeeper, but all my friends my age have more than a few things to say about our elders, and all of them follow my orders. In high school, I took a sociology class, and we had to play a song to describe us, and I played Smashing Pumpkins, We Only Come Out at Night. You say you don't want to take over the association, but aren't you doing the same thing? Times have changed. Right. I can't help but feel you're hiding something, but fine. It'll be nothing but trouble if they find me here. Call me Lee. Alright, Lee. We'll meet again. Oh, I just noticed his tail has almost like the koi fish marking on it. I love that. The innkeeper may seem a kind, amiable man, but his daughter... Dun dun dun. Where's the battle stage? These chapters are so long. Aw, waifu's design is so cute. Uncle Lee. You're visiting Uncle Liang, right? Right. Ugh, I really don't want to go on this trip. I'll keep an eye out for your dad. With any luck, I might even drag him back here. Thanks. Oh, don't be like that. Don't expect too much either. Yon is a big place. Too big to find someone that easily. Waifu got a deadbeat dad. No 3, by the way. No, literally. This is literally what I was saying. Like, it's so long. It's so long. We're only on the 3rd chapter. Waifu. Waifu and Maifu related. Look, I need you to know It doesn't matter if you're going to tell him off, hammer him with questions, or let bygones be bygones and fawn over him. If I do find him, you'll need to face him on your own. It's only when you catch your fool of a dad's shadow that he'll turn back to look at you. That's the kind of man he is. Do we know who Waifu's dad is? Have we seen him in story at this point? Since the game's been going on so long? I'll be in Shangshu for a while. If I hear anything about him, I'll let you know. And once you're ready, come find me. I understand. You did in chapter 3? What? Who's her dad? I don't remember. It's been so long since I've done chapter 3. That prick Liangshan neglecting his guests like this without so much as telling me his next move. Dad Fu! Think it's Chief Wei? Think? Huh. I don't know. It's been so long, and I don't know enough of the character lore to know, like, for sure. It's funny, because I don't picture his character having any kids. That prick Liangjun neglecting his guests like this without so much as telling me his next move. The tea isn't the best I've had, but the pot is quite the work of art. A fine teapot indeed. A full calligraphy set, too. Fairly old-fashioned for a guest room. I see Liangchun's tastes haven't changed. Forgot I was supposed to be studying. I've spent like 20 minutes looking at Gay Witch Had to Tell Your fan art. You're so real for that. Whew. That journey took it all out of me. I'm past due for a break. After all that abuse I've taken from him, I'm pooped. I love how blunt Lee is. Oh. Where am I? Spicy dog. Oh. I hate my 2-minute anime episodes. Oh my god, that's right, we're in battle.
Why does this suit of armor feel like it's gotten tighter?
Alright, where are they gonna
Especially
come
around
from?
the waist. Thankfully, my gun still feels the same as it ever has.
Doggy!
An improv from us.
Understood. Hark! Set mines in the bushes.
Okay, this is awkward, but I'm the only one who knows how to handle the chaos I created.
Je suis partout.
I knew you'd come stuck.
Get him. Fucking get him. You get it. Oh. There's a lot of enemies that are supposed to be coming out on this
You have never
map.
seen a real war. Pathetic runs.
Pathetic ruts.
May the Lord bless us.
Understood. Hark! Set mines in the bushes.
They're so pretty and good that it ends too damn fast. I don't like waiting a week for the next one. Huge fan of the manga and the chapters are so beautiful, but they only come out once a month. I get why, but still, yeah.
Allez. I've never truly left the battlefield.
Go, Helliger.
A slip
He's so
of the
cool.
mind
He's so
is
handsome.
the difference between life and death.
I really
born
wish
to fight.
Pogranichnik was just the same, like this version that we have of Helliger.
The concert made ecstasy as bright as gold.
Go,
Slip of the first
go.
whip, the sword to rip.
Go. Go. Attack.
I knew you'd come straight
Oh
to
god.
me, leader.
They're bunching up.
Apple pie with yourself.
Wonder what gives candy. I do really love that when you give Pogranichnik like a bond item in Enfield, he gives you a candy in response, and it's like actually modeled. He has like a little candy in his hand. It's great. Wonder what the equivalent of a Werther's original is in Arknights. I haven't had one of those in so long. It sounds so good. There's so many of them. Get over here. They're like all confused. They don't know where to go. I don't even have to end up using her skill because she just like kills them so fast.
Your orders. Draw. Aim. Loose.
Get the caramel filled ones, crunch but tasty. Ooh, that does sound really good. The Shangshu Mountains are full of walkways, winding through its steep peaks among the clouds. A conspicuous sign stands here. The sign itself is new, and so are the letters written upon it. The words, however, are old. The mountain is old, and so are the stone steps. The cable cars and the people, however, are all new. I scratch my head, and am surprised to find my hair less of a damp mess than expected. It is as though some indescribable sensation is enlightening my entire body and soul. All one's vivid daytime memories quickly fade away, yet they thoughtfully drift back when needed. He's in like the dream from Inception or whatever. I decide to make my way up. I'm not sure why I do so, but even if these steps took me immediately heavensward, I would still ascend. As if in response to my sincerity, I find yet another sign around the corner. A new sign, this time accompanied by new words. It resembles one that advertises scenic spots for tourists. Zhuangjiang Peak. Zhuangjiang Peak, is that where I am? Hello, anybody home? Hello, anybody home? Fine, now that I'm here, might as well make the best of this. It's like I'm stuck in the Inception dream forever. Oh, this is so pretty. There seems to be a pavilion in the distance. Strange. I feel like I've seen this place before. We don't often get visitors here. Are you heading to the pavilion? Oh, no. I'm just going to take a peek. What is this place? Zhuangjiang Peak. One of Changshu's 3 mounts and 17 peaks? 18, not 17. The path to the pavilion isn't an easy one. Someone must have had a lot of free time to build it up there. Sorry, Lee, but you need to wait for you to open the door for you. Let me get that for you, sir. Looks like there's somebody up there, though? Of course. Why else would you build a pavilion? And you're sweeping snow here? Correct. There's nobody here. They'll only come after the snow is cleared. Who will? Who knows? But you're here now, aren't you? Isn't the one at the pavilion beckoning you? Oh? Watch your step. The path is slippery when it's snowy. Is everyone here? Correct. The masters won't let us in on the fun, and the innkeeper is always busy with his customers. The only ones missing are those still sitting around waiting for table scraps. Are you sure we don't have to listen to Innkeeper Zhang? Can we back out? Huh? You still want to follow him? Might as well quit martial arts and work as one of his cooks. All the logistics companies have got to be swimming in dough with how busy they are. But no, the old man is so in love with his rules that he'd rather open a restaurant than compete. He must be senile or something. To Innkeeper Zhang, a restaurant is an upstanding business, while attaching the word logistics to the Jingyu name would merely sully the association. He'd never accept that. And why does he think that? How would I know? We all know Old Man Zhang's scared of everything these days. After all those years running the escort association, only now when he's about to kick the bucket does he realize how many people he's offended for nothing. At this rate, the association is done for, with or without anyone kicking down our doors. But this is a huge job from the court, right? You sure it's okay to screw it up on purpose? This will only work because it's a huge job. I know what I'm doing. Help, thief! Don't let him get away. Is that part of your plan too, Miss Du? Of course not. Let's go. Dun dun dun. So much is happening with like no explanation. Please give me more answers. It seems your friend is asleep. Well, it's getting awfully late. After nothing but small talk? Then what of the play? We'll discuss this another time. You should rest. Try not to go outside so often. You need to take care of yourself. I visit because there are matters more pressing to me than my health. Are they matchy-matchy? I'm really wondering if they're like in an arranged like marriage kind of situation at the moment. Like the arranged kind of courtships thing. Just because of the interactions he was having with Lee earlier. And then they're like especially since Lee showed up, he's been like very like stiff and blunt and kind of cold with her. You mean the plays? Mm-hmm. I can't leave while I still have duties to attend to. Is that your way of berating me for idling about all day? Of course not. Help, thief. A thief? How bizarre. A thief at the Liang estate? You head on inside. I will take a look. Dun dun dun. What is going on here? Oh, Mr. Liang, I just arrived myself. You two are Lee's guests, and that makes you my guests as well. As your host, I apologize for the disturbance. Mr. Liang, I was just preparing to leave for the day when all of a sudden I saw a silhouette up on the wall. A silhouette? Yes, and it looked like it was holding a box. He's like, God damn it! To Lee's room, hurry. The lady sweeping snow was right. It was a difficult climb. And now that I made it, the person I saw is gone. Hey, are you still here? Oh my god, did she like, was she like trapped in the box? And she just like, is like, I'm gonna keep you here and you're gonna take my spot. I'm gonna be free. I am. What is this place anyway? The pinnacle of your hike. In other words, the summit. Why did you summon me here? You're the one who called me. I did? Right. I'm here to reminisce with you about the old days. Oh no, Lee! No! He's being dragged deeper into the dream! No! How about a match? I'll pass. There's no suspense to it, much less any enjoyment. Oh, looking down on me? So you only want a drinking buddy, then? I'm here to give you a small gift. It's been decades since we last met. Forget the gift, it's the thought that counts. Only a few decades, like the snap of a finger. What's this? A pair, one black and one white, like light and shadow coexisting in harmony. Pick one, and I'll keep the other. What's the matter? Not to your liking? You can fool others, and you can fool our other siblings, but you can't fool me. Are you not afraid of losing this whole game? I am, yet also not. Besides, I didn't exactly have a choice. Dun dun dun. Lee! Lee! Wake up, Lee! Wake up! Was that all a dream? Are you okay? I'm not so old that you need to worry about me kicking the bucket in my sleep. What's the matter? Sir, someone just spotted a thief making off with a case that looked just like yours. Is the case gone? You mean the wine cup? Don't worry, it's right here. How did you... The box only contains an ordinary teapot I took from the cupboard, painted black with ink. I'm not stupid enough to leave it out in the open, knowing someone is after it. My good man, you're every bit the cunning genius that Cruz described. Mr. Liang? Someone out there is bold enough to provoke the magistrate for an old antique. If every thief were this brazen, the LGD would only need to guard street food stands. So, isn't it time you told me what this is about? I will tell you everything you need to know, which also coincides with the other matter I need your help with. Find its owner. I see. Some actual detective work this time. Before that, though, Mr. Nothing, where's that benefactor of yours, Cruz? Did she chase after them? I'll go check on her. Oh no, Cruz. Cruz, no, go back. I followed them all the way to this night market, but isn't it a bit too lively? Did I lose them? Let me check this direction. Oops, my bad. You're from this afternoon. I don't suppose you believe me if I said I had nothing to do with this. I haven't even said anything yet. But put yourself in my shoes. Soon as I arrive in Shengshu, I run into someone trying to rob a friend. And now again. Would you believe that's a coincidence? Don't worry, though. I'll give you plenty of time to work out your excuse. Her smile's so cute. I love her smiling face. Might as well save my breath, then. They start fighting. They start duking it out. I'll go this way. You check over there. Right then. I'm counting on you, Brotherly. Hold on. Is something the matter? What's that beside your feet? I don't see anything. Is it the spicy dog? Must be my eyes playing tricks. Maybe someone's pet? Let's go. Spicy dog? It is Spicy Doggo!
we have saved some lives.
Oh,
C'est
Mr.
déjà ça.
Noel. I love Noel. I love him so much. Alright. We're pretty close to about where I'd call it. Considering how long these story chapters are, I think I'm gonna call it there. Because holy shit, we've been at this for almost 4 hours and we're only like 2 chapters and the introduction in. These are very long. I wanted though.
Doctor, did I bother you with my whistling?
Yeah, these are really long story
No?
chapters. I'm really curious as to
That's
how
a
long
relief
this
to
whole
hear.
event is. But I wanted
What
to
is
do
the
my
name
free
of this
roll
piece?
on stream.
It's on.
We shall end it with the free roll. Watch it be like a 3-star. Oh? 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 Please, 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 please. Oh my god! Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Unending fall of snow.
Yay! We fucking got her! That's my I was like I'm gonna save my one free roll for the day for stream. Holy shit, let's go! The stream luck actually saving me for once. Holy shit, dude! Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, that's a great way. That's a great way to end off stream. Oh my god. Yeah, I might need Premonixiana 1 or 2 hours ago. I wanted her so bad this entire time, and I'm like, please, please let me snipe her, please. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Look how pretty she is. Holy shit, her fluffy ears. I love her. Oh my god. Yo. Where my Mama Nixio star? Oh my god, yes. Can we icebox my blue box? No, literally. No one enters. No one. Holy shit. That's great. Oh my god. Okay, I feel that's a really great way to end stream there. Before we go, we have quite a few people, so let's raid today. Before that, I'm pretty sure everybody in here is people already in the Discord, but I need to get in the habit of plugging it. So, Discord plug. There you go. My usual. I hope everybody has a really, really good night and can get some good snacks and some good drinks and can get some good rest and they can relax. Or even just a day. I don't know what time it is for you guys. But thank you so much for coming into stream. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy we got her. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, look at her. She's so pretty. I need to beat the shit out of this super boss in a few minutes. Oh, hell yeah, you can do it. I believe in you. Do I have mats though? Probably not. Probably not. She's so pretty. I wanted her so bad. Holy shit. Okay. Let's see. Before we close out, who else is streaming at the moment? Is anybody we know streaming? Oh, Ailey's streaming. She hasn't been up that long. Let's go read Ailey. She's got cat cam on up and everything. Let's go say hi. Okay. While we do that, again, thank you guys so much. Thank you. I always have so much fun streaming and chatting with you guys, and it's always really entertaining for me, and I just love it so much. So thank you. I hope you guys had a ton of fun. You know me, I'm a major sucker for cultural type clothes. Exactly. Remember, dear, in Ailey's stream, always, you got it. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys over. I'm gonna swap to my stream ending screen. Thank you again. Please go say hi to Ailey for me. I will also say hi. I will be joining everybody. It looks like she's still starting up. And then she'll do some games later, but she's got to work on some stuff in this cat camp. All right, let's go.